I'm live. What's up? I think. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Hi. 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 Ah, man. I am right on time. And the camera is right in position. Guys, today, welcome to the stream, by the way. My name is Sound of Sheep. What's crack-a-lackin'? Every time I do that in my chair, the screen shakes. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I can see the YouTube pre-stream chat, okay? I see you talking. I know I'm late. 5 minutes. If you're watching the VOD, I'm not late. I'm on time. I'm right on time. And you know what? I think about it like this, all right? I think about it like this. The majority of people who watch this stream watch the VOD, okay? The VOD gets much more views than the live stream gets, right? Which means that if you're watching this pre-recorded, shout out to you, and if you're watching it pre-recorded at a later time, a later date even, I'm right on time. I've always been here. This stream VOD has always been here. So Piro, my moderator, I'm not late. I'm punctually on time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, every time I do that, the screen shakes. My chair shakes, and it shakes my desk, which shakes my monitors. My moves are seismic, guys. My moves create sound waves and earthquakes. We're rocking the unset, unmade bed today. You may have learned by now, Tuesdays are my chore days. I've said this 2 weeks in a row. Tuesdays are my chore days, and this is when I do all of my laundry, all of my cleaning, everything all at once, right? I want to get it all done, right? And it's been a little while since I washed my mattress protector and my comforter, so I completely stripped my bed, and now both things are washing. So we're rocking the unmade bed. It looks great, doesn't it? It looks fantastic. I'm not even worried about it, guys. Don't even worry about it. It looks beautiful. And you know what? Francis doesn't mind. Francis will happily still sit on my bed. All right. No matter what I've done, no matter where I've streamed from, whether it be a college dorm room, this apartment, or my mother's attic, I have always had Francis, this guy, I've always had this guy behind me somewhere. I think the worst for Francis was when I was in college. And I was streaming, if you remember when I was in college, this was almost 3 years ago now when I was streaming from my dorm room. I had the wall was right behind me, right? There was no space behind me. And so I had to figure out, like, I had to get creative with how I would let Francis hang out behind me. And I thought about that. I'm like, hang out. Hang out. What I wound up doing was I took, if you never saw the VODs or never saw the streams, I took a command hook, attached it to the wall, and I dangled Francis upside down like this by his little tag loop right here. And we called that Blood Rush Francis because he was constantly upside down. All right. It's a convoluted way to say that I'm chonky. I wish I read that message on time because I don't know what you're referring to now, and I just assume you're calling me fat. That's kind of mean. From my own moderators, folks, this is the kind of treatment you can expect when you join the Sound of Sheep community, the flock. You can expect to be abused by our moderators, just like I am now. On a daily basis, actually, I'm berated by these people. Mostly Piro. Oh, the seismic motions? When I, like, shook the room? Yeah, I guess that does make me... I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Guys, I'm having a good week. I'm having a good week. I do, after the stream ends, I am gonna finish all these chores that I was in the middle of, and I'm like, oh, I got 10 minutes before stream starts? Plenty of time. Famous last words. Samantha M. Francis seems like a good guy. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. So anyway, yeah, I was getting my butt in gear and getting myself ready for the stream, and frantically running around the house, getting everything, the apartment, I should say, getting everything set up. And we're here. I'm definitely not, like, you know, I'm definitely not all frazzled, all over the place, one might even say. I'm here. I'm ready to stream. I'm ready to play some games for you all guys. For all of you guys, but I should say specifically, we're playing In Stars in Time. And so we're going to get into that in just a few minutes. Guys, I was having a good week. That's what I was saying before I saw Sam's message. I was going to say that last night I saw Quiet Place Day 1. Quiet Place Day 1, the prequel movie to the Quiet Place franchise. And I thought it was pretty good. I think the first movie in the series is great. I think the sequel, Quiet Place Part 2 or whatever it was called, I think that was fine. I think that the prequel, the new one that just came out, was pretty good. I saw it with my mom, and my mom said it was good. So you know it's good. My mom is a notorious movie critic. She has very high standards and very good taste. I won't lie. Every time she's recommended me a film, it's always been a good one. So this is a good one. I recommend seeing Quiet Place Part 1 or whatever it was called, Day 1. I will say this though. I remember hearing this on, I think it was like on a podcast or like a YouTube video a while back, where the person was talking about how like the Quiet Place apocalypse is like one of the hardest apocalypses to survive, and like you will die immediately if you actually were stuck in the Quiet Place apocalypse with like the sound monsters that can hear everything. Like, think about it. I was thinking about it a little bit more after I first heard that, and especially last night when I was watching the movie, because if you watch any of the Quiet Place movies, you will know that it is impossible to survive. Like, think about it. There are things that happen in real life, right, on a day-to-day basis that you don't exactly see happen in the movie, but they do make noise and they would kill you. For example, I said this to my mom last night on the drive home. I was giving her this same spiel. Think about it. If you snore, you're dead. Like, you'll be in your sleep, but you will die. Like, if you snore loudly or snore at all, you're dead. If you burp, if you ever drink, like, no more soda. You can't drink soda in a Quiet Place apocalypse. You can't drink soda because if you burp, you're dead. If you cough, you're dead. They do that in the movie. People like cough or sneeze. If you sneeze, right? Like, it's so, like, I probably sneeze like at least like once a day, right? Think about how much you sneeze. If you sneeze, you're dead. So forget allergy season. Don't even think about springtime. You're dead. Here's the real kicker, guys. Here's the real kicker. Follow me on this one. Answer me this. Riddle me this. How does one go to the bathroom without making sound, right? I'll let you think about that one, right? And we'll take it out of the bathroom. If you fart, if you so much as even fathom a toot, you're dead. Immediately, those monsters, boom, jump into the window. You're a little gassy. You had some beans. You had a can of beans in the apocalypse for dinner. You toot. An hour afterward, boom. You got like 10 of these monsters all on top of you because you tooted. You didn't even go to the bathroom. You just tooted, and you're dead. That's how it works. That's how a Quiet Place works. So you're not living that. That's like one of the last apocalypses fantasy apocalypses I think I'd ever want to be in. Let's see. Why is every mom a huge critic when it comes to movies? I think they need to guide our tastes, right? They can't let their children have trash tastes. Hey, what's going on, Ian? Good to see you in chat. When you were working in the movie theater, I would take my mom to movies, and she hated every single one we went to. She's a fan of Twilight, so I don't get it. Those are very niche and weird tastes. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it depends on what movies you showed her. You know what movie? I took my mom, or I didn't take my mom, but I remember I went with my mom and my little sister, right? Years ago when it was first in theaters. We saw the stop motion film, Kubo and the Two Strings, which at the time, and I haven't seen it since, but at the time, I thought that was a banger movie. I was like, Kubo and the Two Strings. Like, it's the same stop motion clay, figure thing as like Coraline, right? The Coraline film. I'm like, this is a banger movie. If anything, just for the animation alone. My sister and my mom both hated it. They couldn't stand the movie. If it wasn't for me being there, they would have left. They would have walked out of Kubo and the Two Strings. And I thought it was so strange too, because my sister at the time, she was a kid. Like, there's a big gap between us. Like, I'm 8 years older than my sister. And I'm like, and when that movie came out, she was probably like elementary school, easily, maybe like 3rd grade. I'm like, are you serious? You don't like this movie? If I was your age and I saw this film, it would be my new personality. Oh, man. I'm returning Quiet Place. Get a plastic container, bring it close, should do for the farting? Like, you think you could fart into a plastic container? I guess, like, maybe if you... How does one fart in the Quiet Place apocalypse? Oh, IBS, you're dead. IBS in the Quiet Place apocalypse, you're dead. Birdcage is a similar idea, but with eyes. Can't look else, you're dead meat, some fun. I think not being able to see things sounds like I think you'd be able to survive that easier than you would a Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is literally like an impossible apocalypse to survive. Guys, it is time to transition into Instars and Time. Guys, where we last left off in the game, I won't lie. It can get a little confusing to follow, but I'm going to try my best to give everybody a recap about what is going on. So, in Stars and Time, it is an RPG, and that's all I'm going to say. And then I'm going to say, go watch the VODs and catch up. It's kind of confusing, I'm not going to lie. If this is your first time watching this game, I do recommend, if you've never played it, or if you've played it before, I do still recommend going back and watching the other VODs, at least to try and figure out what's up. Story-wise, it's a time loop game, right? So we're stuck in a time loop, and we keep repeating the same day, and we're trying to break the time loop, right? And that's one of the reasons why it is a little hard to follow, because regardless of, like, what area I'm standing in this game, you kind of don't know where I am in the game. We're in Act 3. We are in Act 3. We've had some revelations made where the story is coming to a climax, and I think we're getting close to actually breaking the loop. I think this week, correct me if I'm wrong if you played the game before, I think this week we might finish the game. Where we are right now is, I'll tell you this much. We are doing a full sweep. A full sweep of the house. That is where, like, everything happens. We're at the first floor right now. We just got back into the house at the end of last week's stream, and we are going to try to do a clean sweep throughout the whole thing, because there's a lot of new stuff that we've learned about that we need to touch base on. So I decided that the best option was to, like I just said, do a full sweep of the house. So we're going to go through every room. The main reason we need to go through every single room, we're going to go through every single room is because we're mainly looking for copies of The Curse of Chateau Castle, the in-universe book series that everybody loves, because for one stupid side quest, we need to find the oldest book the latest book in the series, which is like copy like number 100. And then we need to tell this NPC about it and tell them where to get it. We have to do all of that. I think it's just a stupid little side quest, but at the same time, I also think I also think it's necessary for us to do. The other thing, guys, I have a whole checklist, right? It's double-sided. I have a double-sided checklist. That's how much stuff we need to do. I'm here to work. Oh, the game. I gotta record. Okay. Okay. That was almost... That could have been a disaster if I realized later. I forgot to hit start recording for the VOD. Not for the VOD, but I need a recording of the gameplay as B-roll for the video essay. Ding, 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 ding. We're going to be making that eventually. All right. Rev, you're 4 years apart from me, and it makes you feel old. That could go either way. Either you're younger than me, and it makes you feel old, or you're older than me, and it makes you feel even older. What's up, Roland? Good to see you in chat, by the way. Okay, there is Pyro. There is Pyro. There is a way to just record, but that records just the VOD. I had to install a plugin in OBS. I had to install a plugin that allows me to record just the gameplay, and that's all I need. I don't want to have my chat or my webcam on the video essay B-roll. Okay, so that's the reason why. And it's mostly to avoid having any of Pyro's profane messages in the video essay and get it demonetized. Yes, fair, I know. Alright, so we're looking for everything. We need the smithing stone. This is the first thing we need. This is the first thing we need. Then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. We're gonna need this for the key knife. That's one of the things. That's one of the things on the list! Sharpen the key knife. We need to find out... What did I write? It's been like 5 days since the last stream. What does this say? It says, I wrote Bonnie and book. Mwudu figurine. Screaming mouth? Question mark? This has to do with the lady. The Mwudu woman is the person in the house, the fancy dressed lady in the house in Dormont. That's what this is referring to. But I don't remember the specifics of this quest. I have to go to Mirabelle's statue on the 3rd floor. I have to find the last issue of Chateau Castle somewhere in the house. I have to make the stylish lady talk with Mirabelle. Yeah, that's the same thing. Oh yeah, we have to examine their classroom on the 2nd floor. Thank goodness I wrote this down, or we would this stream would be an even bigger mess than it already is. Bonnie's backstory. Yeah, I have to go through all of the... It's on the 3rd floor. We have to remember what... We have to find out what specific... the specific way that Bonnie likes to cook that food, their favorite food. And then we need Isabeau's backstory. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I titled the stream what it is. I titled the stream, Learning Our Friends' Secrets, because on the last stream, we did get the not the backstories per se, but we did get some character development from Mirabelle as well as Odile. We got both of their backstories. I say backstories. It was more so like Odile's backstory, and Mirabelle, we learned just more about like her personality. But either way, that's what we did during the last stream. And what we're going to do is, during this stream, we're going to get the other two stories. We're going to get Bonnie's backstory as well as Isabeau. So we have Odile's, Mirabelle's, Cyphrin is the main character, and then Isabeau, that hunk of man, and then Bonnie as well. We got to get those two last backstories. Very true, Rev. Very true. I've spoken like a true moderator. So much to remember? Haha, that's what paper and pencil are for. This game is a little confusing at times. Did this always say it's you? I feel like... I know the profile photo is getting sadder and sadder because Cyphrin is getting sadder and sadder, but did it always just say it's you? Big Amori vibes. So let me equip some... we got the plus 30 to all stats. Perfect. And then Odile should have the same thing. We got these really strong equipable memories that buff our stats like crazy because we did their backstories. The only issue is that, like, in order to... What was it? There was, like, 2 items that we got. Or, no. 2 attacks that we got that we have to see the stories for every single time. Yeah, the problem with getting to Isabeau's story is that he literally says, he's like... He literally says to us, he's like... do my story last. Without saying it directly, he says you gotta do everybody else first. So we have to do Bonnie's backstory first before we get to Isabeau's, because Isabeau's like, oh, make sure you help out everybody else before you talk to me. And I'm like, all right, buddy. I'm like, why not? Because he did warn us. He did say that his story was gonna take a while. So maybe it's gonna be... Wait, did this guy always appear on the first floor? No, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen Angoisse, this enemy, appear on the first floor. That's kind of strange. I mean, that's fine. He gives more experience, but still. Oh, yeah, and we're also gonna... That reminds me, we're also gonna fight the king. The king will be fought today. Actually, wait. I want to do... Make an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. Oh! Their new special abilities get profile photos? I didn't know that. Hang on, wait a minute. Or not profile photos, I should say, but like unique art. Hey, Siffrin getting frozen in time too has a different profile photo now that he's sad. And that's really the only way I can describe him. Holy Care Shield, Crazy Shield that makes all allies invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. I want to see the image that it's just a still image, but I want to see it play again. I want to see which one Mirabelle gets. It's you gives the Undertale mirror quote changing. True. Despite everything. What's the exact quote? I won't lie, I'm not the biggest Undertale fan, if you guys didn't know that already. But what is the quote? It's like, despite everything, it's still you, I believe. Question mark? I think. I don't remember. We're just gonna get all the items too. We may as well. I actually... Hang on 1 second. Let me heal. I plan to go all the way to the top. We're going all the way to fight King and beat King, and we're going to talk to the head housemaid again in the cutscene, because that is one of the things that our Star Guardian, literally Star Guardian loop, told us we should do. This loop. We got to fight the king, we're going to beat the king again, we're going to talk to the king again, and we are going to talk to the head housemaiden again after the fight, so we can talk to her about what she meant when she said that the time loop was broken when we first encountered her last week, which I believe was last Wednesday's stream, so like 2 streams ago, if you want to go back and watch the VOD. Chateau Castle. Come on. Just gonna give you a headache. Yup, we know about that. Vogardian, Potarian, Voodoo. One of them is written in a language you cannot read, just kind of gives you a headache. Okay, no Chateau Castle. The only thing I'm here for, actually. We did beat King on the first try last week. We're gonna do it again. Well, it's not gonna be the first try. It's gonna be the second try, technically. But, well, technically, third try of fighting the King that we've done. And... Excuse me. It's going to be the technical third try. The first try didn't really count because we got automatically deleted because it was part of a cutscene. It was scripted. It was a scripted loss. I wouldn't lose to a fight like that on my own 2 feet, on my own... what's the word I'm looking for? Of my own volition? I'm trying to think of the way... Basically, what I'm saying is I'm too good to lose a fight in a video game ever. I've never lost anything before. That goes for video games and for, like, you know, real life stuff too. I've never lost anything. Despite everything, it's still you. I was gonna say... Oh, I don't know why I did rock. I guess, you know what the cool thing is about... So we got, like I was saying a little bit ago, we got these memories now, right? For doing Odile and Mirabelle's backstories already, we have these memories now that allow us to boost their stats by like 30 points each, which is huge. So I think that, like, the point of that is to make it so we don't actually need to ever grind anymore. Like, once you get the backstories and you get that memory, like, you don't really need to level up as much because, you know, the memories that you equip, the ones that add 30 stats, like 30 points to the stats, it's basically like the equivalent of, like, 10 levels, probably. So, I don't know. I think it's still worthwhile, though, to maybe level up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I should just be running from these fights. We do have a house to get through, I should mention. So we gotta stay focused. Alright, use the Starcrest. Yes, I will. Thank you. Alright. I remember those were tears. The villagers of mine called them tears. Why can I not skip this? I've already seen this before. There we go. Okay. I think the real challenge of today's stream is going to be remembering where everything is. How do I hit... You hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Why do you never remember the stupid counter? Do you still have trouble judging distance? Let us know if you like anyone else to take the lead. It's every single time. You found the egg key. Put it in your pocket. Shape like an egg. No time. There's a house to explore. Yes. I'm pretty sure I don't need to look at any of this other stuff. We'll get the vials... What does this say? This is a flyer for the boulangerie. 20% off every Saturday because we loaf you almost as much as you loaf our bread. Nice. That's a good pun. Considering how much bread we bought. Okay. Let us continue. All right. So. You know what? Let's talk about... Oh, oops. Let's talk about... Sounds good, Rev. Make sure to bring some snacks back for everybody else, too. Let's talk about cleaning. Right? Because there are certain things in my life, right, that I can't stand putting off. And one of them is cleaning, right? I need to do my cleaning. Every single Tuesday, right? Like, that's my new, that is my new weekly schedule. I do it every Sunday. I do it every Tuesday. Sorry, I'm also focused on doing the game. I do it every Tuesday. I do it every Tuesday before stream. And that makes me feel like, you know, a nice, tidy, clean household owner. Even though I don't own this household, and it's not a household, it's actually an apartment. But, regardless of that, I need to get it done. And I hate putting it off. And even now, fighting this enemy, anxiety, I'm reminded of my own anxiety over the fact that I didn't finish the cleaning before the stream. It's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was finish. So there was a split second where I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, do I like put stream off by like by like 10 minutes so I can finish? How do you explode, buddy? How? We still got the experience, but how? Easy solution, clean faster. I mean, I think the other solution is to not procrastinate, which is something I definitely did before I started cleaning. I was like, oh yeah, if I start at 2:30 p.m., I'll definitely be on time for my 4 p.m. live stream, right? I'll have plenty of time to clean the floors, clean the bathroom, vacuum, clean my bedroom. I'll have time to do all of that and shower, shave, get dressed, and do my hair. I have time for all of these things before my stream starts, right? Right. Fast forward, it's 3:48, and I'm like, I should probably hop in the shower and get ready for stream now. It starts in 10 minutes. And I did make it. I did make it. Not on time. Definitely not on time. But we definitely made it like only 5 minutes late. And honestly, I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely not going to make it until like 4:10, right? And I even thought to myself, like I was saying, I even thought like, hey, what if I just like, you know, casually make everybody else in chat wait for like an extra like 10 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, you know, start at 4:15. Everybody here clearly, right, has the patience to wait 15 minutes after my stream starts after my stream was supposed to start, for me to actually go live, right? Well, you guys wouldn't mind waiting 15 minutes, right? So I can take out my trash and, you know, and do all that nonsense. And take out my laundry, etc. I'll make my bed too, etc., etc., etc. You guys would be fine with that, right? Right. Okay, cool. If we're all on the same page next time, I'm just gonna, delay stream by, what, heck, while we're at it, let's just do like half an hour. Let's just delay the stream by like 30 minutes. Why not? Put off cleaning, just make a pile-on chair. Dude, I forget what the comedian's name is, but I think about this set a lot. There's this one comedian, I wish I remembered his name off the top of my head. I saw this like clip of him doing a set on YouTube a while back where he talked about if anybody knows the comedian, please shout him out so I can give him some credit. But wait, you got the pillow hat. You give the pillow hat to Bonnie to equip later. I thought this was just dialogue we've already seen. How the heck did I miss this? How the heck did I not look at every single thing in the game? Wait, what is this? Hat so heavy it has to make you stronger. Both a pillow and a hat. Boosts attack. So they both boost attack, but this hat boosts attack a little bit more. For the attack that he's never gonna hit, that he never hits. Never. I'm sorry, they never hit. They never hit it. Sure, why not? We may as well. We're gonna pick a book. We're gonna pick a card at random. It has a drawing of a hooded person in a cave. They look sad and alone. The bottom says the hermit. Don't have to call me out, my guy. You got the drawn card. You put the card in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Yes, playing a game about time while having troubles gauging my own time IRL. How ironic. Yes, quite. I'm aware. I was going to say, though, that... So like this whole stream, regardless of what's going on screen, the only thing I'm going to be thinking about, or the only thing I am thinking about, I should say, is those remaining chores that I need to take care of as soon as I finish the stream. But it's okay. I got it all planned out. I am nothing if not a planner. I am going to finish the stream. I'm going to spend the next, like, 20 minutes finishing my chores. I'm going to... Wait, before I say that, I won't lie. Number 51. No. We're looking for... Oh, God. No! They're not just on bookshelves. They're on these little nightstands, too! Come on. Come on, man. Why do they gotta be all spread out like this? I don't even know if, that, like, the Chateau Castle, book side quest is actually important towards anything. I think it is. I think it is. And my completionist urges are telling me that it is. I have no idea what this smells like. Apples and cinnamon. Pie smell. Interesting. We are seeing some new dialogue I haven't seen before. But I'm not gonna read everything just for the sake of time. I'm not gonna do voices for everything just for the sake of time. But what I was going to say before was that there was a thought that crossed my mind for like a split second where I was like, all right, what if I just like casually like pause stream for like 5 minutes to like do my laundry? Nobody will care about that, right? Nobody would mind if I just paused stream and did my laundry. You know what I mean? Just take like 5 minutes, like a 5-minute like quote unquote bathroom break, so I could get that going. So I considered delaying the stream, and then I said no, that's too rude. But you know what wasn't rude enough? Pausing in the middle of the live stream once I've started to do my laundry, right? And you know what? Then I realized, I'm like, I think I finally figured out why streamers why streamers have starting soon screens. It's days like this that make me wish I used a starting soon screen. But no, as soon as I go live, you can expect me to be sitting behind the webcam, right? I've never ever had a starting soon screen, and I don't plan on it, just because I think that for the VOD especially, it's better for me to just start a little bit late, but like actually be here, right? You know what I mean? Like when the stream starts, you don't have to like wait. You don't have to like expect for me to like not, even if I start the stream at 4 p.m. Like a lot of streamers will do like their starting soon screen and they'll put it up for like 10 minutes, right? So they're not they are live, but they're not really going live until like 5-10 minutes later. You know what I mean? So in reality, are they starting late at that point? You know what I mean? They kind of, right? And then for the VOD, here's the real kicker. For the VOD, when you're watching the VOD, you have to skip ahead. You know what I mean? You have to, what is it? You have to, like, skip ahead by, like, 5 to 10 minutes just to get to the actual content by moving, like, the playhead. And I just think it makes, like, for a better, like, viewing experience for everybody when you... Does this work? Okay, so you're weak to the paper and scissors now, but you still resist it, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay. You're just a little bit weaker to rock now. But anyway, what I was going to say was that I think it just makes it a better viewer experience. Speaking personally as somebody who, like, watches VODs for live streams, I think it makes it a better viewing experience for everyone. And like I said at the beginning of stream, everybody, or the majority of my views on these live streams are after the stream ends. You know what I mean? Like, I get more views on the VOD than I get on the actual live stream itself. So I think it just makes a better experience for those viewers, you viewers, if you're listening to this right now, who don't watch the streams, but you like to check out the VODs. It makes it a better experience because you don't have to skip ahead. You don't have to skip ahead by like 10 minutes and like find the exact spot where I start and then, you know, kind of like fast forward, rewind, etc., to just like get there when I actually turn on my webcam and start talking at your face for the next 3 hours. And I'm going to be honest, guys, that is the hardest part. That is the hardest part of streaming, in my opinion, is constantly coming up with something to talk about. Oh my gosh. Like, even if I'm just talking about the game, it can get rough. Like I remember when I used to stream pre-time skip, like that was always one of the hardest things. And I think a lot of streamers probably feel that way, I imagine. But coming up with like fun and interactive topics to talk about during the stream, or just talking about the game itself is so hard. You know what I mean? Like when I look back and I because I do watch my VODs. Speaking of the VODs, I do like to watch my VODs after the stream ends to try and get like a feel for mainly like how it sounded, how it looked, like technical stuff, right? So like literally one of the things I'll probably do after the stream, speaking of those chores earlier, I'm gonna put in my headphones and I'm just gonna listen to this live stream VOD like a podcast. You know what I mean? Just like skip to random moments in the 3-hour stream and kind of just like listen, see how it like quality control basically. So like see how it sounded, check how it looked too, and just like let it play in the background. And then I realized like doing that as I'm like watching and rewatching, I should say, my own VODs, I think to myself, I'm like, it is a miracle. It is a miracle that I am able to consistently maintain like a stream of consciousness for 3 hours straight. Like, I guess I'm just a very like talkative person, so in general, so that does help. I think that's one of the things you got to consider when you start streaming, or if you want to start streaming, is actually what is it? If you're like, that's the hardest thing to learn, is like actually learning how to talk consistently for hours on end with no dead air, all by yourself as a streamer for back-to-back hours, right? That's like the biggest learning curve if you're not already a very talkative person, right? Like, it kind of worked out for me when I first started streaming because I am so talkative and I just like the sound of my own voice, I guess. But like but even then, like it's still hard now for me to figure out things to talk about all this time later. And like it's so hard. I'm even talking about talking for as long as I possibly can. Okay, this is important. I'm gonna focus in on the game. Lock in, brother. Some plantain chips. I was not bananas to make them. Yes. Yes, I did. Crunchy, delicious, and full of potassium. That's plantain chips. I know I've gotten the first few of Bonnie's favorite foods correct in the last stream on Thursday, but for the sake of not messing this up, because I know me and you know me, I will find a way to mess it up. I'm going to write down as we go through the house what Bonnie's favorite foods are, because that's important for their backstory. That's plantain chips. You all clap. Second snack is cookies. Boring but delicious cookies. Definitely not Bonnie's favorite food. Definitely not their favorite food. Yeah, you do got a VOD review. I mean, I think it's important to look back. Like, I don't watch, like, the whole VOD, right? Because I streamed. I lived the VOD. So I don't need to watch the whole thing. Like, I remember what happened. Okay, it's definitely plantain chips then. Because, Ojiniri. No, that's not how you say it. I just literally said it the same way Bonnie says it, which is wrong. Onigiri. 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 Jelly-filled donuts. That's all we need to know. Jelly-filled donuts. By the time we finish playing this game, I will learn how to play. Or I will learn how to say onigiri. Yeah, okay, it's definitely the plantain chips. Is Bonnie's favorite. On the first floor, anyway. Okay, great. So we got all the snacks. Do not make Bonnie sad. Thank you, delicious snack leader. Yup. Odile doesn't enjoy the onigiri because I believe Bonnie put apples in it, if I remember correctly. And the tea that happened on the first floor. And now everything's been recorded. We're going to save. You close your single eye. And I save. Okay. So that was the first floor. The only things we needed to do, and we did it successfully, was we got the sharpening stone for the key knife, so we can sharpen it on the third floor. Everybody take notes. Get your grocery list out. We're crossing things off. We still need... Okay, yeah. It's the fancy lady. Right. This is why we need to do the thing with Mirabelle. Because the fancy lady in Dormont has the Mawudu book. She is Mawuduin. However you say that nationality in this game. She is Mawuduin something in that house. And we need to remind Mirabelle that she exists so they can be friends. So we can get her, I guess, out of the house. So we can raid her bookshelf. Look for the Mawudu book. and find out what's up with Bonnie and why they don't like the Mawudu screaming mouth figurine book thing. Oh my god, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I sound insane. I probably sound insane regardless, to be honest, even if you do know what I'm talking about. We're still looking for the bookshelves on second floor. We need to go to the classroom. That's important. We need to go to the classroom, and we do need to get the key in the classroom as well. That's something else that happens here that we can't forget about. For the third floor, the sad key. And then morning track story. Okay, I got it. I've got it. Sheep versus pronouncing Onigi. And not a J. Can somebody give me the phonetic spelling of the phonetic pronunciation? Or no, the phonetic spelling of jelly-filled donuts. That word. One more time, please. For rabbit jerky. I haven't played Fear and Hunger myself, but I have seen Sea Dog VA's infamous Fear and Hunger playthrough. So I don't exactly remember every mechanic of the game, but I feel like allergies would fit right into the game as something that could kill you, because that game is just full of baloney. Onigiri? Onigiri? Nah, it's onigiri? Onigiri. Onigiri. Some bios. Test me on that later on to make sure I remember. Onigiri. Onigiri. Okay, so we need to find... there's something Sifrin, are you curious about bonding earrings? You nod. Do you not have those where you're from? You don't. We have bonding earrings and boas. Kabu, let me explain it for you, Sif. See, Sif, when people love each other very much. I wonder if, like, if anybody remembers, we did that little, like, not even really like a side quest during last week's stream. We had to find the person's partner and give them the bonding earrings. Is this important for me to read again? While you all wear earrings. Follow the script. But your earrings all look nice. Yeah. We're just following the script. The bookcase is filled with some books about many random things. Yeah, so I don't know if we need to do that quest again. But I guess we can. What's up, Roland? What's up, Roland? You're just in time. We're learning how to pronounce jelly-filled donuts phonetically, which apparently is actually onigiri. 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 Okay, there has to be something. Cursing with Shadow Castle issue number 32, not the right one. Oh, come on. There has to be something here. Open notebook. It has a very lovely. Yeah. The lovely lady. This is her. Oh, I recognize this handwriting. This is the seat of a very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always has her dark hair in a bun. We often had the same classes, but she probably doesn't know I exist. No, she's a big fan of you. Au contraire, ma mère. I'm a little sad about it. I always wanted to ask her for fashion tips. Wait, this sounds like... that's the stylish lady I was talking to you about. Who? The stylish lady next door in Dormont! Yes! Yes, her, your fan. You have a fan, Belle? Mira, remember us when you're famous. So that's who you meant. Yes, I know her. But see, if you said she was scary, I would have known who you meant. She has a very intense glare, and she talks in a way where I never know if she's making fun of people or not. Oof. You make a face. The stylish lady didn't look very scary when you talked to her. If you see her again, look into her eyes. You'll know what I mean. You might try that. Either way, you should go talk to the stylish lady and let her know that Mirabelle knows her. Let's go! Let's go! Side quests! Okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna loop after we fight the king again. Anyway, I don't think this is the last loop of the game. Yeah, we're definitely gonna loop back to Dormont. So, there's no need to worry. We don't need to loop back yet. But we do have the stylish lady. We did the dialogue. We can do the thing now. We can get the book. And we can finish Bonnie's book quest thing. I don't actually know what it's gonna lead to, but we can do it. The streamer's curse will force sheep to forgo pronunciation inevitably. As long as I still have this chat message on my screen in on OBS, Ian, I'll always remember onigiri. Did you miss any game stuff? We're just going through the first. Yeah, we're just moving through the castle again. We're doing a full sweep. Student has 5 names. Having more than one name, yeah. A lot of Vogardians have more than one name. Usually it's one masculine name, one feminine name, and a free one for good measure. Do the other names cost money? But some parents just go wild and give more than that. I had a coworker with 10 names. The many names represent our capacity for change, our power to evolve, to become someone new at a moment's notice. And if you decide to change genders or become someone different than who you were before, you already have a name ready to pick out. This is lovely, actually. How Vogard's goal of change goes even as deep as names. I have another name too, so I feel a little closer to Vogard at this moment. You do? I want to know! I'm curious as well, if that's okay. If you tell me yours, I might. Unless that's frowned upon? Not really frowned upon, but some people might keep it secret for personal reasons. That's why not everyone on the student list wrote down every name, see? I wouldn't mind telling you though, Madame Odile. I'd tell you, but I forgot mine. My sister is the one who remembers. I think that's me with my Jewish name. I forget what mine is. I think I have like a Hebrew name. My family's Jewish. Personally, I'm atheist, but my family's Jewish. I'm pretty sure I have a Hebrew name, though. I do not remember what it is. So I can relate to Bonnie. I tell you, my sister remember, I'm gonna pass. I want to keep them secret. Because if I do change again, I don't want you to already know how to call me. I want it to be a surprise. Oh, of course. Then let us keep our names secret for a little while longer. You only have the one name. And that's okay. A pile of students' papers. Yeah, surely once we beat the king once more, right, for the second time, the game will end, right? I mean, how many times could we possibly need to fight the final boss? The final boss. Yeah, my full name is Sheep Richard Gaming Thomas Sheeperson Smith. I like how Shepherd isn't one of the names in that list. All right. Okay, I'm back. I made burgers, but I made them all the way I like, so I hope you guys aren't picky. I love a good burger. But the only problem, Rev, the only problem with making burgers, and I'm sure you can relate right now, if you made your burgers inside of your house, the biggest issue with cooking burgers indoors on like the stovetop in like a skillet, your house, not just your kitchen, your entire house will smell like beef for like 2 days. It's not the worst smell, right? Like I can think of worse smells in the world. Lukewarm burger is crazy. I can think of worse smells in the world than ground beef in a house. But at the same time, like, it's not exactly a nice smell, if you feel me. It's like, no matter what you do, it'll always happen when you cook ground beef. Curls into a ball? Oh yeah, it just heals yourself. Of course you missed. Why did I even boost your attack? So yeah, I love cooking burgers. I love cooking burgers as much, and I love eating burgers even more as much as the next guy. But there really is a sacrifice you need to make, and that is the smell of your house. So I hope you can't make burgers and then have guests over the next day. You need to make burgers for your guests and allow them to like understand why your house smells like cow, literal cow. Doors locked, keel shaped like a hand, paper position. Right. We're just... Get away! Yeah, I ran right into it. Tomato is poison is crazy. I can agree that ketchup is poison. I can't agree that tomatoes themselves, though, are poison. I love a good tomato on, like, a burger, right? Like, there's not a... Or, like, in a salad, right? I can't eat raw tomatoes on their own. I think some people do that. I think some people enjoy eating raw tomatoes, and to each their own. It's not something I personally enjoy. To each their own, though, if you like eating raw tomatoes. But, like, plain by themselves. But I don't know what it is, but, like, ever since I was a child, I've just never liked ketchup, right? I don't like condiments in general, like ranch dressing, ketchup, like, I can maybe get away with, like, a honey mustard, right? Like, a honey mustard. You like the way honey mustard. But I can't stand ketchup. It just grosses me out. It's, like, the texture of it, like, the gel-like texture. Like, I will take plain fries over ketchup and a plain burger over ketchup burger and fries any day of the week. I don't remember why I started talking about this, but I think it's important that everybody knows this. Oh yeah, tomatoes are poison. Yeah, so I can agree that like ketchup is poison, but tomatoes are poison is a hot take for sure. This plant looks tiny and cute, I guess. No, it's not. No, I see what this means. There's a certain charm to it. Just more dialogue. I'm not looking to read everything. You stumble and accidentally bump against Odile. You jump and yelp. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Siffrin. I just wasn't... Don't worry, you're good. We're used to your weird aversion to touch. You're what? See, they all think that Siffrin doesn't like to be touched, when in reality, Siffrin's just a little introvert. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, you know, doesn't go that deep. Like, come on. Come on. Sifrin, you know, Sifrin likes a good dap up just as much as the next guy. You have to offset the meat smells with cooked vegetables and spices. Yeah, I guess it's like the way you gotta plan cooking when you're having guests over. You have to cook or bake the best smelling food last, right? Because then that is what your kitchen will mostly smell like at the end of the day. So like baked goods is definitely like the best finisher. So like if I'm making like cinnamon buns, that baby's going in the oven last. Like we're doing burgers first and then the cinnamon buns. You wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. Chateau Castle. I don't care about the king's lore. I care about a fictional book series in a fictional world. I'm looking for... What could this be about? I don't know. Maybe I should actually pay attention to that. You start looking for the key. Head housemaiden's office. The head housemaiden, she knew something about whatever's happening to you. Yeah. This is new dialogue. She knew something about whatever's happening to you. Maybe you could try and ask her what she knows. You pick up the key. You found the rock key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. You put the key in your pocket. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything else like... I bet. When we talk... I'm going to call it now. We're going to find out soon. When we talk to the head housemaiden again, after defeating the king, again, we are going to be sent on another quest. We need to... Only 3.5% of people are dual type. That's interesting to know. Nice world building. Anyway, what I was going to say is that the head housemaiden is going to be like, yes, you must loop back. There is a something in my office that you need to grab. Go get that. And that'll be the key to breaking the loop. And we'll be like, we figured it out. Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. All right, let's see if anybody else has agrees with my hot take on ketchup now that I've given people time to type a response to that to that opinion. Tomato plants are from the nightshade family, fun fact. Is that why is that like the reasoning behind why in ye olden days of theater they used to throw tomatoes at the actors because people believed that they were poison? I've heard that fact before. I was a theater kid in high school, believe it or not. And wait, this is where we get the bonding earrings, right? Yes. This is where we get the bonding earrings. And I'm pretty sure the partner... Oh, who's the partner? I forget. I think they're on the 3rd floor. I'm pretty sure they're on the 3rd floor, so I don't think we need to worry about this. Is there something in the secret library that we need to know about? Oh, wrong book. Kabuan dumplings! Called Gyozas. That's the wrong book, though. We need to go to the 2nd book. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's why, like, I don't know if it was an actual thing they used to do, or if it's just, like, a tall tale, but, like, allegedly, they used to throw tomatoes at actors when they didn't like the show because they believed that tomatoes were poison. House of Change. Nope. We want to know about Chateau Castle. We are looking for the final copy. Wait, what is this? Aw, boo. You get away from the diary. Oh, yeah. Reading the diary. That's right. Bookcase is filled with various novels. How Not to Make a Fool of Yourself, A Journey, Soul Emperor 4, The Soul Emperor, and The Cursing of Chateau Castle, number 48. You should remember this number. Nope, that's not the one. Theater scripts. Talking about theater again. Okay, still funny, actually. Let's see. Tomatoes are nice in a way. Yeah, in a way. Like, in a burger. Or in a salad. Those are the 2 ways that tomatoes are nice. People who eat tomatoes raw are the same people who put the milk before cereal. I'll never forget, like, I forget which anime it's from, but I'll never forget, like, this one scene I saw a clip of on YouTube of this, like, one anime character, like, very loudly eating raw tomatoes in the back of a classroom. Like, that was their thing that they like to do. And they were like the genius in the class, right? Like the protege. And I remember in the scene, like the teacher the teacher got angry with this character because they were eating tomatoes during the lesson. And I think the guy was like so smart that he didn't care, so he just kept eating his tomatoes. Like out of even with context, like it was such a weird scene. I gotta remember what anime this is from and find the clip again. We'll do an anime watch along on the Discord, and just so we can watch that one scene. Craft skills. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Bonnie's pointing at a book. This is the book that made Mirabelle learn her skill. Smells weird. I'm taking it? Bonnie takes the book off the shelf and opens it to a random page. It's a cooking book. It's talking about carrots and stuff. Let me see. Oh, no. That's the carrot method. Yeah. We already know this. Oh, this is new dialogue. Sifrin reminded me of it yesterday. The carrot method. That's how I figured out that nice new shield skill. New dialogue. Is that so? You smile awkwardly. Ah, your new shield skill. They show it in this book, too. Look. Oh, they do. If Sifrin didn't teach me yesterday, this could have been useful. But I already know it, book. Sifrin taught me, book. And it'll protect us against the king, book. Odile is staring at you. You look away. Maybe you shouldn't have looked at that bookcase. This book mentions shields that reflect attacks, too. Those are so complicated. I wish I could figure it out someday. Shields that reflect attacks. Maybe like a certain attack from a king. A certain king. Question mark? What it means for... I love this. Color theory. Are you interested, Sifrin? Wait, you shrug. Huh. What's a color? Zod doesn't know what a color is. I really don't. Tell me. It's complicated, isn't it? It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead. You're so hardcore. Wait, this is new dialogue as well. Because before, Odile was like, no, we don't have time to talk about colors. Oh, but now Odile doesn't need to look for the Family Tale book. So this new dialogue, and now she's actually going to talk about what colors are. Let's learn what colors are. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard, Isabeau. But a very long time ago, we could apparently see shades called colors. Yeah, they had a shade called blue, and that's the sky's real shade, and one named Grin, and that's what the grass looked like. Wait. So this world wasn't always black and white. It used to have colors, and then they just went away. Like it's like Paper Mario Color Splash. Right? The colors just went away. And I guess it was so long ago that everybody just forgot what colors are. That's some cool world building. I don't know if this is going to have any like story or moral implications, but that is interesting that like they're actually explaining why the game is black and white. But why did it lose the colors? I think the world around us still are those colors, but we just forgot how to see them, or so researchers say. I think the house over in Corbeau was researching it. That's such big news. How did I not know this? I failed you all. Oh, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things. Oh yeah, that's true. Colors, shades people can't see anymore. It seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. Oh, man. I want to know more about that. Okay. Speaking of getting to know more about something, let's go back to the important topics of chat. Condiments. My mom hates every condiment except barbecue sauce. I can get behind like a good barbecue sauce, like a nice barbecue sauce on a burger. We're going back to burgers. That's the theme. That's the food of the day. I can go for barbecue sauce on like a good burger. That hits. That slaps. I won't even lie. Slaps harder than Odile with the paper skills. Who has the bonding earrings? I forget. Okay, so no Chateau Castle in that room. I swear I'm gonna miss. I know I've seen like issue number like 100 of the book series in the game. I've seen it somewhere before. And if I somehow miss it, which I've definitely never missed anything in a video game ever before, I'm going to be so upset. Because I know I've seen it before. All right, get out of the way, please. Ketchup is okay. I prefer mayo, though. Again, I usually don't like mayonnaise, like, either. But I guess, like, mayo isn't really, like, a condiment that people will, like, just put onto food, like fries, for example. Like, when people think, like, oh, like, what will go well with these fries? They don't think mayonnaise. You know what I mean? Mayonnaise is an instrument, after all, so why would they think that? But mayo on, like, a burger bun, whenever I make any kind of sandwich, I will always put mayonnaise on the inside of the buns, simply because, like, one, it does taste good in a burger, or a sandwich, I should say. But two, I believe that using mayonnaise in that way will actually, like, help the burger from becoming soggy, because the mayonnaise, I think because of the oils in the mayo, it, like, you know, kind of creates like an oil on water effect where, like, they won't, like, mix with each other. You know what I mean? So I guess it kind of makes the burger less absorbent, right? So the buns won't get soggy. You know what I mean? I think if we have any other chefs in chat, let me know if you can confirm or deny this fact. Cinnamon rolls are peak kitchen smells. I just made some like a few weeks ago, and I can confirm that yes, cinnamon rolls are in fact peak kitchen smells. Okay. There's no way, right? There's no possible way that the last issue of The Curse of Chateau Castle is to the north, right? Because the north direction is the wrong way to go. I know this for a fact. It's go down for the key. Is the last issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle locked behind one of the wrong ways to go? We're going to find out on this run. Because for right now, I'm just going to go the normal way, the correct way, which is down. And cross my fingers that we find the book still. I really hope we find the book still. Baking hard, but the smell is worth it. Oh yeah, even just like baking like plain bread. Like plain bread smells so good. So good. That's a good idea, Roland. I never thought about that. The smell of death in my kitchen makes the guests know how to take me seriously. What a great idea. They'll know not to critique your cooking because the room reeks of death. Tomatoes grow like weeds and people didn't eat them because they thought it was nightshade, so maybe tomato throw became a solution to tomato excess. See, that's funny though. It's like I guess there was enough people. There was enough people in the world who realized that what is it? Wait, this guy has the last Cursing of Chateau Castle. Angry stuff's in her pocket. Victory, it's back. It is. Is this the last issue? Is this the last issue? Last issue of Cursing of Chateau Castle? Is this the book? The book? I guess not. A book about traps. Nothing learn here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all we needed. We just needed the key. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, there was enough people in the world, even when I guess some people thought that tomatoes were poison. There was enough people in the world who knew that that obviously wasn't the case for them to continue growing tomatoes. Can you imagine if we just stopped growing tomatoes because worldwide, for some reason, like the myth that tomatoes are poisonous, just spread like wildfire? And then everybody, all the farmers collectively around the world said, we're not going to grow tomatoes anymore. Ooh, that's the reality I want to live in. That's the reality I want to live in, because then we wouldn't have ketchup. Then we wouldn't have ketchup, and I wouldn't look like a freak when I say that I prefer my fries plain. Yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds like a nice universe. can I like Thanos snap myself into that universe instead of the one that I currently live in? I want to live in the no tomatoes world. I'm willing to trade tomatoes on burgers and salads away for a universe that doesn't have ketchup. Bonnie would have loved Blue's Clues. I ate a burnt one once. It just brings back bad memories. We gotta know. I keep looking at this croissant every single time we run through the house because I want to know the real reason Sifrin does not like croissants. They're using the term... Ooh, going back to the color theory. Color theory. First of all, what's next? They're going to tell me lemons have the color bellow. And then following that thought-provoking chat message, we have Ian with, they are using the term shades, which implies the black and white and gray areas of morality choices and whatnot. Maybe they will expound on it later. Yeah. I mean, that could definitely be it. Morality, I feel like, hasn't been like a big topic in the game so far. The main topic that I've been picking up on, and if you couldn't already tell, will most likely be a recurring theme of the inevitable video essay, is change, and that's probably going to be like the main topic. But yes, that could be it. That could be the reason why the world is in shades, because there is, it's not. Well, no, I mean, the game is black and white is the thing. So it's either implying like the gray areas of morality, or on the opposite end of the spectrum, things are black and white, which means that this is just how the world is. You know what I mean? When you say like it's in black and white, that just means that it's definitive, right? That there's no other interpretation. And then my dad loves mayo. He dips nuggets and fries, and even requests extra of it on things. Oh man. I'm sorry. That's I'm gonna ick somebody's yum. Wait. Okay, hang on. Let me make sure I did everything. We've done everything, right? I think I've looked at every possible bookcase on floor 2. I figured out. Yes, I can cross this off. We did the classroom. So now we need to go talk to the lady in Dormont. And then we can do the Mawudu statue. I'm sorry, the Mawudu book thing. We're still... Okay, so the only things we need to do on the 3rd floor in a second are... We need to... We still need to find the last issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. I know I've seen issue number 100 somewhere. That has to be it. And then we need to sharpen the key knife before we use it this time. And then we need to fight the king. Oh, man. Okay. Your allies' craft skills and experience has been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. No, but what I was going to say before was that dipping nuggets and fries in mayonnaise is crazy to me. I won't lie. I can handle mustard, maybe, but like mayonnaise as like a condiment like that, I don't know, mate. That ain't it. Not for me, anyway. Mayonnaise is used to make dry bread-based meals feel better swallowing instead of the food just absorbing the saliva. Interesting food theory. Ian's got all the theories. We got color theory. We got food theory. What's next? Game theory? Film theory? Fashion theory? Ian's got it all crossed off. Tomatoes wouldn't stop growing in the Mediterranean? Interesting. Très intéressant. Didn't I just save? Why is Mirabelle... Oh, wait. Did they attack? I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. Do I have, like... Just gonna use this. Yeah, I forgot. This is the boss that gives us the middle finger. Let's just try and attack abatement as much as possible. Yeah, this fight should go pretty quickly. Scissors 3. We got some mayonnaise fans in the chat. Hate to see it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but I hate to see it. I'm disappointed in several of you in chat. Not all of you, just several of you. All right. She created an alternate universe for his targeted hatred against ketchup. I mean, you're not wrong. Humans make only... What is... Okay. Nobody's allowed to laugh. But... I want to know, what does INB4 stand for? What is that? I've seen that online before, and I've never actually known what it meant. What is INB4? Also, when we used Mirabelle's like crazy ultimate ability, she didn't. I was hoping she would have like an image thing flash on the screen, but she didn't, and that's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. We reached level 62 and learned the craft skill rose printed glasses. Mirabelle's now level 47. Isabeau's 48. Odile is 48. All right, second floor is done. What is our new ability? Profile. It's you. That's the wrong one. Here we are. Craft on Siffrin. Where is it? Rose printed glasses. It's a paper type attack. Deals weak paper damage to one enemy. Gives 2 jackpot points instead of 1. Oh, it's the same thing as where is it? In a while, Rockadile. Rose printed glasses is the paper version of In a While Rockadile. It does the exact same thing except for paper damage. That's cool. I was hoping Siffrin would get like a paper type attack. I'm wondering, after that level up, I'm wondering, do each of the cast members, like, I know their level, so their levels, like Siffrin's level 62, because Siffrin's level never resets, but I'm wondering if Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Odile, like, if you just keep on grinding and keep on grinding, will they eventually just get, like, crazy strong skills like Siffrin as well? Like, if I got the rest of the party up to, like, level 60, like, I'm sure that the devs included, included more skills, like, more crafts that the party can learn, as the game goes on, if the player chooses to grind for them, even though the level will get reset when they loop. Also, have I not seen? Okay, most of these dialogue options don't actually really have any new things to see. INB4, in anticipation of something happening in the future. Okay. Okay. Snack times, baby. Let's find out. Some Madeleines. It's not the Madeleines. It's not the Madeleines. Yep. They're for Odile. Odile likes Madeleines. You also have pineapple slices. They have some sugar on them. Okay. I know for a fact that the fish head is not Bonnie's favorite food on the second floor. The pineapple. We learned that from when we died from our allergy. Our allergy to pineapples. That Bonnie's real favorite food on this floor is not the fish head. It is the pineapple slices. And we're not going to choose them. We're not going to choose them simply because we will die. So, we will choose a delicious Madeleine instead. Okay? I would write a fanfic of sheep getting isekai'd into a world without tomatoes. Yeah, the fanfic is literally like just my normal life. Like the same life I have right now. The only difference is that the universe doesn't have ketchup. But then again, how different would our world be without ketchup? Let's think about this. These are the hard-hitting questions I need answers to. It's black and white because they are in 1884. True, Roland. How could I not think of that? How could I forget that the game actually takes place in 1884, and that's why the world is black and white? You're right. I'm glad you said something. Mustard is under F tier. Sorry for getting political. Mustard in F tier is crazy because that means that all the other condiments are above mustard? No shot. Doors locked. Symbol over the keyhole shaped like an angry mask. We gotta go to the mirror. Take our photo with the crew. With the squad. Take our selfie. And then we'll get the key. I'm waiting for... Okay, no, the image never changes. I'm waiting for Siffrin to eventually just not smile in this photo. Like, Sifrin's gonna be like, I am so fed up of taking this photo every single time I come to 4-3. We've done this photo so many times, I'm not gonna smile anymore. But I guess Sifrin still has enough, happiness within them to smile for the photo every time. Also, I guess if this is, like, the final run, like, you wouldn't want to be, like, frowning. Like, if we break the loop on this run, like, Sifrin wouldn't want to be caught frowning in the photo, because then that's the only photo they have for the rest of time. So I guess it is better just be safer than sorry, and smile in every single photo. Oh, that's right. It's the blacksmith is the bonding partner. The pottery teacher is the bonding partner. Give him the earrings! Yay! I don't know what that actually does for us, but yay! Is there a book of Chateau Castle in here? Number 87. Okay. That is the highest one we've seen so far, but I also know that that is not the last book. I've seen things, and one of them is the final issue of Chateau Castle number 100 is somewhere in this house. Somewhere in the house is this book. And I'm really hoping it's on this floor. Also, what is the open phrase for this door? There's one of two things, or maybe two of two things that the head housemaiden is going to tell us when we see her again soon. One of them is going to be to go back to her office because she's got some secret... She's got a Glock. She... Taped beneath her desk, next to the key, is a Glock. And we can use that Glock to kill our past. Like, it's Enter the Gungeon. And one-shot the king. Wait, that reminds me. Wait, what it... Okay, I'm sorry. I skipped... No, we've already seen that dialogue. It's fine. I have the thing, right? Yes, I do have the thing. The literal thing. The long thingy thing. I wasn't kidding when I said I have the thing on me, right? Speaking of one-shotting the king, we need to make sure we get all of the ingredients for the bomb. I can't forget that. I should write that down. I should write that down for every loop. Bomb ingredients. If I had to keep a kind of grown food over all others, it would have to be chilies and peppers. That's a good one. That's a good take. Good take. Agreeing with the mustard take being F tier is a hot take. That is not a good take. Let's see. Sifrin's new skill. Yeah, rose-printed glasses. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, that could be implying bad, negative thoughts. Negative things. Oh, rose-printed... Oh, okay, yeah. Somebody else explained it. I was gonna look and feel so smart explaining the rose-printed glasses pun. Let's go, since it seems that they learn skills from the information from the repetitive loops. Yeah, they do. You could... Okay, so... Okay, wait. That actually is a good reminder. So, what Ian just said about, like, remembering the skills... I was going to say is that you do actually get a memory every time you learn a new skill, so you can always remember. Like, you can always equip those skills. So, like, let's say I got Odile to level, like, 70, and she learns a new skill. When she learns that skill, we'll also get an equipable memory, so we can choose over her other memories to equip that one, so she can have that strong skill that she just learned. But for right now, I kind of like using the ones we have right now that give the stat boosts. Don't look, it's private. Is this the family tale? Drink lots of milk. I forget what the dialogue is there. It's okay. It's A-okay, but there is a vial here. We're going to pick that up. The only solution to the loop. The head housemaiden's going to be like, Sifrin, before the loop breaks, I need to tell you something. There's only one solution, and that is... And then the time loops, and Sifrin's like, the Glock! How could I forget? We must find the Glock! Number 68, Death Dice Maker, 100 Ways to Die Horribly. No, and the last one is just a cookbook. Okay. Okay, so we need to get the secret ingredient and the other thing out of the roommate's closet so we can make the bomb, also known as the pie. But they're not pies. They're bombs. How many times can I make that reference before we finish the game? The world may never know. Me yeah, we have memory of bomb. So that would mean if we found the gun, Ian says we would get memory of gun. Memory of Glock. We've got memory of bomb and memory of Glock. We are a force to be reckoned with. All right. I don't think we have to do anything else in here. Okay, so we got the thing we needed for the bomb. And now we can keep on progressing. Ooh, oh, come on. We did not touch. We did not. We were nowhere near each other, my guy. Give me the peace sign. Get out of here. Peace to you, too. Be on your way. By the end of the game, Sheep is going to have an entire stack of index cards, looking like he's going to give a class presentation. No, I'm not going to have a stack of index cards. I like what you're thinking though. I'm gonna look like the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme, where he's got like the whiteboard with like all the strings attached to it. Like that's what I'm gonna look like. Like I'm gonna take down the tapestry behind my head, and I'm just gonna put up like one of those boards, like one of the pin boards, so I can keep track of all my theories. Actually, that might be a good investment for writing the video essay. Like get like a digital what are those tack boards called? There's a name for them. The ones that like the detectives use in the movies to like keep track of their theories. Would that make Sifrin, when Sifrin equips the Glock, does that make Sifrin, Piro asks, a wizard with a gun? No, because Sifrin is dressed like a wizard, but he's not a wizard. He's the rogue. He's the thief. We've learned this. What else do I need to do on this floor? Before I forget. When we get the key knife, I need to sharpen it. And I need to look at Mirabelle's statue again. And we need to find the last issue of Chateau Castle. I'm not going to find it. I know for a fact it has to be behind one of the optional paths. This is the 5th time I've said it, but I know there is an issue number 100 somewhere in the house. So the only thing, though, besides that I need to focus on is sharpening that gosh dang key knife when I find it. Yes. Oh, and also writing down what Bonnie's favorite food is. That's important, because this is the only one I don't actually know. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm hitting A. Right. Did I go this way yet? Okay, buddy. My signature magic. Firearm. When the power of friendship doesn't work, we always have weaponry. Pinboards. Corkboard. Corkboard. Yeah. Corkboard. That's the word I'm looking for. Corkboard. Pinboard. Tackboard. So you know what I mean. But yes, corkboard. That is what those boards are called. The one I was thinking about. Thank you, Ian. All right. Oh my gosh. We're just absolutely annihilating anxiety. Bro, Sifrin, I'm not gonna lie, even though Sifrin looks mad depressed, he does look really cool in his jackpot attack pose. I'm not gonna lie. The pose he just struck was pretty cool. Where he looks like he's like so checked out and doesn't care. Cooking book, all about stupid croissants. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. This is where thank you, Odio. I forget what that whole scene is about, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. So, Frozen Girl with the dog, do you happen to have any copies of Chateau Castle? Any copies of Chateau Castle? Please. S'il te plaît. As the French would say. Please. Painkillers and eye patches. Nope, but no chateaus and no castles. I feel like I keep running into the 4-1 enemies on 4-3 now for some reason. Like, all the enemies I've seen so far, like, except for Anxiety on this floor, have been the same enemies we saw on the first floor, instead of, like, the harder ones. And I saw the harder ones on the first floor instead. I don't know why, like, the enemies are mixed now. Like yeah, see, like I only got 200 experience off of fighting this enemy on the 3rd floor. This is like the last floor of the house. So why are all of the floor 1 enemies appearing on the 3rd floor now? And why did I see the tougher enemies on the bottom floors? Is this kind of like what the head housemaiden was talking about when she said that the loop is broken? Because, like, at this point, too, there's no... I mean, I don't know if this was always a thing you could do. Like, I don't know if you could always encounter the weaker enemies up here. And I'm just getting, like, weird RNG with it. But I'm pretty sure on previous runs, we haven't seen this many weak enemies this late into the house. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's going to come up. I'm just saying it now, so in case it does come up, I can say I told you so. Alright, you are rock type. Yeah, Siffrin... I imagine that eventually Siffrin's going to get to the point, like, he's... What is he? He's level, like, 62, 63 now? He's going to get to the point where, like, if we loop enough, and hopefully it doesn't come down to this, if we loop enough, then Siffrin is going to be able to one-shot the king. Like, maybe not actually one-shot, but Siffrin will definitely be able to do the majority of the fighting for every single battle. And I'm still waiting for the rest of the party to, like, acknowledge that Siffrin is, like, dummy strong in comparison and be like, did you juice up last night before today? Like, when did you get so strong? That's true. Yeah, I mean, it could be that, like, the enemies are weaker now up here because the devs were like, we know you're just looking for, to progress the story now. Don't worry about grinding. I mean, that could be it. That could be part of it. I feel like there has to be, like, a lore explanation. Or it's just RNG. It's just, like, I just happen to keep getting the weaker enemies. But at the same time, they're also giving, like, no experience. So it's not really worth fighting, like you were saying. So the actual path we need to go down is down here. It's right here. Tearful Gentleman, use the Star Crest. Yes. Okay. So now I know for a fact, basically for a fact, that the Cursing of Chateau Castle, the final copy, is down one of the optional paths on this floor. Alright. So we have the key from the 2nd floor because I remember to grab it because my brain is huge and very wrinkly. And now, the gang is going to go to the bathroom. Wait. Perfect transition. Get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. Wait, hang on. Let's find the perfect dialogue for it. We're going to go to the bathroom. 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 Wait, right there. That's perfect. Because I gotta go to the potty, and Bonnie knows that. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm definitely not gonna do any chores. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm definitely not gonna take care of any chores while I'm gone. So enjoy vibing to the music, this beautiful, lovely song, while I take a quick bathroom break. We will be right back. So, did anybody catch me during that bathroom break? Did anybody catch me definitely not taking my laundry out of the dryer and bringing it into this room? I've got my I'm looking at chat. Nobody mentioned it. So yeah, it definitely didn't happen, guys. Don't worry. I definitely didn't just 1 minute of that 1 minute of this bathroom break definitely wasn't just spent on doing chores. Trust me. Is this dialogue going to be different now? Like, it has to be. Also, what's up, Seamaster? Good to see you. Okay, and that's not great, but you have goals you can strive towards, so you're fine. You know what to do. Help your friends, find out more about the loops, talk to the king. As long as you have goals, you will be fine. Okay, so that... why did you loop back? Yeah, why did we loop back? Why isn't it over? Why did it even start in the first place? It was naive to not even think about why you're even looping. You got the power to help everyone and you just accepted it? Who did you think you were? The hero of this story? That was silly. If only you'd used your brain sooner, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. If only you thought about why you got those powers. If you'd looked inside the classroom more attentively. If you'd searched the head housemaiden's office better. If you'd looked closer at the pillar in the death corridor. What are you missing now? That you'll feel stupid for not seeing earlier. Stupid. But it's fine. You're seeing clearly now. You won't miss a thing anymore. You'll save everyone, save Valgard, and escape from this loop. You will. Nice. You exit the bathroom. I'm glad that that went from completely bashing ourselves to you know, a little bit of hyping up at the end. I was really worried that it was just going to end on that note where Sifrin's going to be like stupid. And that was it. But thankfully Sifrin actually reminded themselves that they are in fact that guy, and we will in fact figure this out. The idea of Sif just juicing up at breakfast to annihilate the castle is great. Can you imagine Sifrin with his big hat, just like sitting behind the clock tower, like strapping his bicep up, flicking his forearm, getting ready. Mirabelle comes around the corner like, Sifrin, what are you doing? And Sifrin just looks at her and he's like, saving the world. That's how you break the loop. The missing ingredient. Who needs a gun when we're equipped with 2 already? All right, anybody who just joined is probably very confused about what I just said, but anyway, trust me, it makes sense. There's context for everything I just said, don't worry. All right. This, speaking of context, is a very important scene, I think. There's two things that's about to happen. 1, we're going to get the key knife. And 2, we are going to learn more about Mirabelle's statue. She made this statue. She built this little guy, the little astronaut, before us. And we're going to find out more about it. At least we should. Right now. Which is, for some reason, it's important to know. And we're going to find out why. Yeah, I did plan the, I knew that was, I was planning the bathroom break for when we got to the bathroom in the game, so I could have one of the characters, i.e. Bonnie, saying bathroom on the screen while I had this on the screen. And I actually went to the bathroom. These are the big brain streamer thoughts that separate me from the average, successful, wealthy, and famous streamers. This is why we are not on that same level. Because of these thoughts that I have. No, Sifrin still isn't very healthy, no. The missing ingredient. Steroids. Roids. When the head housemaiden hits Sifrin with, there's only one option left now that you've hit your peak. We gotta go further beyond. Okay, so. This is the statue that Mirabelle made. And everybody prays to it, and this is where we get blessed with the key knife. An intact statue of the Change God stands before you. Everybody's praying. Everyone is lost in thought, most likely sending their wishes to the Change God. Join them? Yes. Because this is how we get the knife. You wish for rest. Oh. Join the club. You found the key knife! Sifrin, what are you holding there? A knife! Did the Change God give it to us? Huh? No, we can't. I think they did. With it, we can. We've seen this dialogue. Yup. What? Wait, what is this? Does this happen every time? What's going on? Oh, yeah, we do always get teleported back. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. Ooh, what the? That's 4-3's entrance? Change God beamed us there. Beam me up, Change God. That's exactly what happened. Whoa, we still don't have to backtrack. I'm not going to ask questions. Thank you, Change God, for the boon. Thanks, Change God. Thank you. You and Odile look at each other and shrug. Thank you, Change God, or expressions, or whichever deity gave us this knife. Thank you. There you go. Way to be grateful, Sifrin. All right. And I'm about to be grateful for the sharpening stone. Check this out. Now, for the first time, we can use the sharpening stone on the key knife. Sharpening stone. Apply to key knife. You try and focus on sharpening the knife. Come on. Come on. It doesn't seem to be getting sharper. Huh? Is that how you sharpen knives now, Sif? Huh? What do you mean? I don't know. Feels like you usually say something when you sharpen your dagger. Do you? You can't remember. Yes, something's missing. Doesn't Sifrin talk usually? They do! They mumble when they make things. Like, mumble, mumble, mumble. A few weeks ago, you were carving a little wooden Odile, remember? And you were saying... something? I can't remember. Can't remember either. Are we as forgetful as Sifrin now? This doesn't bode well. If I saw a piece of carving wood or some carving stuff, I'd remember. Oh, please, just let me have it. Just let me have it. I don't want to loop again. Please. No. Just let me win. Yeah. Could it be that easy? Carving. Where can you find carving tools or something? Okay. So. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is hearing voices in your head. Is that? I think that's the wrong. I think that's the wrong mental illness. I think maybe it's dementia. All right. Yes, the knife spell. All right. Well, anyway, we need a loop again now. Okay, wait. Hang on. Sharpen the key knife. We've done the key knife thing. Now we need to go back to... oh, God. Where is the carving? Every floor has a cute little area thingamabob on the left-hand side. The first one is blacksmithing. I'm pretty sure the second floor was, like, carving, like art stuff. And then the third floor is pottery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the carving area that we're looking for is on the... my goodness. Carving area? So this is great. I cross out one thing on the index card and I write down another. Carving area? Question mark? We're looking... Now we're looking... I'm pretty sure the thing we're looking for is on the second floor. Wait, don't I have to go there anyway to look for something? I have to look for the, yeah, I have to look for that Chateau book still. Okay. Alzheimer's, yes. Alzheimer's, that's the memory one. Don't worry, we all forgot. Okay. Carving. Great. Either way, we're going back to the statue because I need to look at it. Because Mirabelle made this statue, and we need to learn something new about the statue. When we go in here, right now, it's time to examine the statue again. I'm sorry, why are we back here? Madame, are you saying Sif was wrong to bring us all the way back to a room we already searched top to bottom because there's only one thing here? Madame, you're so weird. But yes, there is one more thing we need to look at, and that is the statue itself. Mirabelle's intact statue of the Change God. You look at it a little closer. You try not to make a face and fail. Can noses look like that? Wow, that left eye is somehow above the right brow. I can't tell if they're supposed to be smiling or frowning. Mirabelle made this. Mira, help us roast the statue's terribly made face. That's mine. That's mine. I made the statue. Mira? Uh-oh. I was trying to make them look gentle and nice. Mira, we're so sorry. Sorry we said your statue sucked. No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against you all someday. You all shudder, but... The statue is a link between the Change God and the Crafter, right? You wonder what would happen if Mirabelle touched it right now. Mira, can you put your hand on the statue? Sure. As soon as Mirabelle touches the statue, you hear something. What? I don't hear anything. Achoo! What? Oh, whoa. What is this? What are we? Where are we? Why? Huh? What? Where? Mirabelle and you got transported somewhere. Whoa. Someone's there, Mira. Huh? Hey. Hey! Yo! The head housemaiden? The head housemaiden? Buzzer sound? Mirabelle, I can't believe you can't recognize me. They changed shapes. Yeah, I did. Don't you know who I am? Why are they talking in emoticons? Someone who changes shapes? No, this can't be. You're... And she got it. It's me. The Change God? What? No! Mirabelle emoted too! Oh wait, no, or maybe that's the Change God themselves. Okay, yeah, that was the Change God. The God? We're meeting God? We're just meeting God. What? What? Oh, no. How is the Change God going to sound? Oh, no. I didn't mean to make you cry. I messed up. Okay, they speak in emoticons. They have to have a crazy voice. Oh, Change God, I'm so sorry. Sorry? But for what? For so many things. For being useless, for not being willing to change enough, for lying and making everyone believe you blessed me, for... Oh, that. I don't care. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Huh? If I was mad about it, I wouldn't have helped you earlier, right? But I did it because I'm rooting for you. Helped us earlier. Do you mean the knife? The key knife, okay? It has a name and you should use it. But yes, that was me. It was? So... Aw, housemaid and Mirabelle. The emoticons are killing me. I'm about to tell you something really important. For many reasons, you won't remember it after I send you back to your quest. Well, your brain won't remember, but your heart will, Sparkles. So listen. It's true that as the Change God, I can't help humans much. Mostly because I don't want to. I can't help you with your petty struggles for survival and stuff. But it doesn't matter because even my little god powers are nothing next to yours. The real power comes from you, Mirabelle. If you decide you can change, that's enough power and belief to do anything. Write that down. Write that down. Empty page. New page. I don't care. If you decide you can change, that's enough power and belief to do anything. Okay. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. What stream is this? Is this number 8? Is this number 8? Hang on. No time, no time, no time. Number 7. This is stream number 7. Stream 7. 1:38. Decide to change. It's enough power. Guys, we need to remember, it's just like English class. We gotta look for quotes as we read through the book that we can use in our essay. So the teacher will give us a good grade. And by good grade, I mean a lot of views on YouTube. Decide to change. Enough power equals enough power to do anything. Yeah. 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 The essay's writing itself, baby. Yes. I just play these games for you guys so I can find quotes. That's it. That's it. This is just research. This reality is all an illusion. You're really just helping me do my research. Was popping God and mine helping me escape constant death? Yeah, Sifrin just listening in on the godly heart-to-heart. Don't even need me some silly rituals or anything. I like some other... Wait. Don't even need some silly rituals or anything like some other belief out there. And look how far you've come without me. But if that's not enough for you, then know this. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. You are loved, Mirabelle. I see you changing, even if you do not. You are always changing, always evolving. You are not stagnating in any way. Interesting. God is saying this. Mirabelle. Always changing. Does that mean everybody's always changing? I guess, technically. In a way. Always changing. Interesting. And even if you were, that would be fine. Because life is about changes, but it's also about staying right where you are. Sometimes. Write that down! Interesting. Life is about changes and stagnation. Write that down, write that down, write that down. Everybody's taking notes, right? Saying the way you are sometimes. I am proud of you, and I love you. And I love the stupid, ugly face you gave me, and I won't ever let anyone destroy it. Remember that, okay? If I ever met God and this is what it was like, I don't know what would I believe anymore. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to make of it. Thank you, Change God. You are nothing like I was expecting, but I would expect nothing less from you. Oh, wait, no. I would expect nothing else from you. Hee hee hee. Aw. Mirabelle and the Change God giggle together. Somehow Mirabelle looks so much less burdened than before. Fair enough. Oh, I want to do this! You got a memory of me! Wait, when equipped, it'll do. Who cares? I don't know why you need to remember things so much. Weirdo! What? Mirabelle tilts her head to the side, confused. Oh, crap, look at that head tilt! Hee. That head house maiden of yours is right. You really are so stinking cute, Mirabelle. Oh, all right, that's it. That was your God call. Good luck, Mirabelle. I'm rooting for you. I love you. Bye. Beams you away. Wait. Oh. Mirabelle disappeared, but we're still here. We are still standing. What's up with that? And why? Where did she... And you! Sifrin, no middle names, no last name. Sorry for not talking to you. I'm giving them I'm giving God a country accent by mistake. This was all for Mirabelle's sake, you understand. Her side quest. You know all about side quests, don't you? Plus, I know you don't really care about me. Hee. But hey, it's not every loop you get to meet a god. And it's not like yours will ever really talk to you. What? So I will give you some words too. Oh, it's not like Sifrin's god? Whoever they believe in? Whoever talks to them? I thought for a second it was implying that the king is our god. Unless. I'll say them through the face of your little sponsor buddy too. For the effect, NordVPN? Not actually sponsored. Sponsor. And those words are... Guys, new YouTube thumbnail just dropped. I know what image I'm using for the next stream. I have seen it all. Pitiful traveler, walking through time, going against the very nature of this world, this ridiculous never-ending play. It goes against everything I stand for. I am the change god. My domain is the future itself, the possibility of it. And this, is this what I have now? Dormant, repeating, dormant, unchanging, stagnating. A crime against life itself. But you don't want to be here either. If you could change it, you would. So, you misunderstand. What? The events unfolding right now may go against my very nature. But it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying myself immensely. This pocket of time may be rewinding, but you are not. In this bubble, where everything stays the exact same, how will you bring about change? How will you bring about change in your stagnating bubble? Not the change god out here just writing my video essay for me. How kind. What a kind and benevolent god. How will you change? I just can't wait to see more! I'll keep giving you the knife every time, so don't worry. Keep going. Keep changing! And keep giving us a good show. Bye. Wait! Nope! Bye! Hangs up the phone. You stumble. Whoa. Hey! Mira, Sif, are you two okay? What happened? I don't know, you both started looking weird. Like you were about to faint or something. Are you both okay? Can you stand up? You and Mirabelle nod. Yes, I feel like I saw something incredible. Huh? I don't remember it anymore though. You do, still. If you're good, we should keep going. Yes, let's go. Wait, talk to a statue, but then who was phone? Oh, okay, I get it. I just got a Steam achievement called "But Then Who Was Phone," because the change god referenced a phone, and they don't have phones in this universe. You guys get it. Très intéressant. And finally, we have a side quest that doesn't loop in on itself. Pun intended. Finally, we have that side quest complete. And our reward was meeting God. How many side quests do you go on in an RPG where the end result is a heartwarming and encouraging and definitely not scary conversation with God? Not a lot. So, you know, that was a thing. I do like that we actually got an image of like what the god looked like in Mirabelle's image. Like not Mirabelle's image, but like the way that yeah, see, look at this. Like all the floor 1 enemies are on this floor. Like what is going on? Like they're not like even the crying butt guy that we just killed is on this floor. Like why are the enemies swapped? Why are the top and bottom floors swapped like that? There has to be a reason. Maybe the head house maiden will tell us. Question mark. I think we're good. Okay, so we know what we need to do now. We do need to... actually, wait. There's a save point right in front of the bosses. In front of the boss. Wait, first of all, I need to make the bomb. Or no, we need to fight the sadness. I forgot. That's what we need to do here. So we didn't find the Chateau Castle book. We have to loop back for that. We need to loop back now to find out where the carving area is. And we need to find out Bonnie's favorite food after we fight the sadness. Yeah, this is why we want to do this. Oh, also, wait, we gotta look at the memory. What memory did I just get? Because the Change God just said we got a new memory. Also, I like how the Change God, like, hears, like, Loop's voice as well. And knows all about Loop and is like, yeah, I know. Loop is the one who is talking every time and tells you about these new memories you get. Memory of looping, bomb, keys, self, no. It's none of these. Was that Mirabelle then? Memory of faith. Memory of Mirabelle butt kicking. Mirabelle, yeah, memory of Change God. Mirabelle doesn't remember them, but she still feels them. Auto adorable moving shield at the start of battle. Oh, shoot. That's pretty good. Yeah. Wait, what does Shining Life do again? I don't remember. Ironically enough, I don't remember what that move does. Shining... Okay, hang on, wait. Equip. Memory. What is... Okay, so we have the memory of butt kicking. I think Adorable Moving Shield would be good to equip for the boss fight. Memory of Shining Life. What does Shining Life do again? Holy Care Shield is her ultimate ability. Adorable Moving Shield. Shining Life. Revives a KO ally. Oh, okay, that's not... that's alright. We have items. We have items for that. Don't worry about it. Memory of Shining Life. Memory of Change God. Let's do Memory of Change God. Yeah, even though our stats are lower, I think it's still going to be worth it. Okay. What else? Before we go into the boss fight for this floor. Yeah, I was not expecting... Yeah, they got me tweaking at 1 a.m. I was not expecting it to go horror game all of a sudden. Horror RPG. Nothing is black and white is actually shades of gray. All right, Ian. You could be right about that. Nothing is black and white, always shades of gray. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Nothing is black and white. Shades of gray. All right. Getting side quest from God, or well, at least acknowledgement. Ain't that a new mental issue for Sifter and the Bear? God just being remarkably meta is crazy. There was like a second where I was like, is God talking to us? Like, behind the computer screen, us? Bro, small talk with God? Casual Tuesday evening for me, for the shepherd. Alright. But let's not introduce any new characters. I gotta come up with and remember voices for everybody. So, we're capped out at God. I'll let God slide, but I don't want any new characters now. I'm happy with the cast we have. Auto defense up. Yep, we want that. Secret quest, memory of change god, and memory of victory. Attack up at the start of battle. +5 to all stats. Castle full of keys. We don't need that. Memory of bomb if looping to the +5 per loop. Okay. I think memory of victory. Okay, good. We should be all set for this boss. I was wondering, like, the king clearly closed his door. And yeah, we already saw this. We can skip this. Cut the door. Or I should say, cut the curtain or whatever the heck is or the king's hair. I still don't know what exactly the fabric growing out of the walls is. But it looks like it's like the king's hair. Sort of. Also, we need to finish this loop so I can actually go back to Dormont and get the backstories for who is it? Bonnie and Isabeau. Like I actually promised to do 2 hours ago when we started the stream. All right. Let's see how easily we beat this guy. Ooh. Easy, easy. Don't even worry about it. I'm also going to slow you down. Scissors Bourdon. All right. And then I'm wondering if I can just kind of like brute force my way. That is also really satisfying to see them attack everybody all at once. I'm just going to keep doing that. Yeah, that's fun. I like this. This is a very inefficient way to go about the fight, but I like it. Bourdon attacks. Attack. All right. One enemy. Damage to one enemy makes all allies faster. Might as well. Make up the time. And I believe the... Oh, wait. I didn't need to equip the adorable moving shield because I forgot that that's how... Okay, you have to choose one enemy. I don't know about that one then. Let's see. See if we can get these rock hands out of the way. I was going to say that I forgot that adorable moving shield only protects us not from damage, but from the time stop and slow. Oh, it also boosts our defense. That's good. Let's see. Just boost our attacks. I already had boosted attack. Don't know why I did that. Let's go to... Actually, let's just lower your attack. We've beaten this boss plenty of times now. Okay. And I'm still struggling with it, apparently. Give your turn. It's fine. We're fine. We just need to get rid of the rocks and the paper hands. That's what we need to do. Big one is now vulnerable to Skizzer's attacks. All right. And... paper 3 on one of the rock hands. Not bad memory for the king, but also kind of meh. It saves Mira 1 turn. That's not that big of a difference. Yeah. That's a good point, too. Talking about this adorable moving shield. Yeah, it only takes Mirabelle 1 turn. I think I'd rather have the stat boosts on than have adorable moving shield automatically. So I think I'm going to switch back to the other memory we have. I think that, like... I assume that, like, the stat boost memory, the one that adds 30 points, is probably meant to be, like, the, like, your endgame memory that you equip to your party members who have it. Because, one, it takes so much work to get to it. But, two, it also seems so far like the best option for most of the party members. And let's actually pass back to Siffrin. And so I think I'm just going to re-equip it. I feel like we were probably supposed to see, like, I feel like the devs intended us to maybe, like, see the Change God scene before we saw, or before we actually got Mirabelle's backstory. I don't know. Maybe there was, like, an order to things. Now, Holy Care Shield, on the other hand, if that was what the memory was, like, auto Holy Care Shield so we don't take any damage at the start of the fight, that would be pretty good. IMO. But it's not, so we're not going to worry about it. I'll just re-equip the other memory, even before we fight the king, where it would be most useful. Yo, Bonnie got a crit? First of all, Bonnie hit, and then Bonnie also crit? That's crazy. We've never seen that before. Actually, wait, that may have been like Bonnie's first crit. Or at least Or at least Bonnie's first crit that did so much damage. All right, level 63, 49, 49. Learn the craft skill break, break. And 49, learn the craft skill paper 5. Perfect. No, Bonnie hit, period, is nice enough to say nice. The crit, that's great. All right, come on, everyone. Let's keep going. Yep, but not before I find out what Bonnie's favorite food is in the upcoming cutscene. After we get the bomb stuff. Once we make the bomb, we'll be chilling with it, all right? Here's the person. The roommate. Frozen in time. But most importantly, they have a secret ingredient. Mirabelle's roommate, her eyes are open, resigned. She's holding something tightly in her fist. It's the Glock! Oh, wait, no, it's just the secret ingredient. My bad. You put the vial in your pocket along with your souvenirs. And with that being said, we can make a bomb. Bomb time. Made a bomb. Keep the bomb in your pockets. We don't want Bonnie to carry it. This will be fun. Bomb time. Yep. It's going to help us with the king fight. Not like we need it, of course, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Bonnie hit and crit. You got a memory of not complete uselessness. Is very accurate. All right, Mirabelle having self-doubts. And now we are reassuring her. And Bonnie's whipping out the leftover samosas. But I thought I should still keep them in case we got super duper hungry. They really were. They're not the worst of anything. It's the samosas. We need to know what is in the gosh dang samosas. What is it? What is the secret ingredient, Bonnie? Well, what are your favorite ingredients, Bonnie? Yes, the tada, the malunga fritters. You smile. Bonnie sees you smile and puffs their chest proudly. What are they? Okay, we don't need to know this. We just need to know the burnt samosas, please. There you go. I guess we've never selected it before either. Bonnie hands you and Isabeau some of the burnt samosas and keeps them some for themselves. Yeah, samosas buddies. They always have... Write that down. Write that down! Samosas. Mosas. They have potatoes. Potatoes. What else? What else? Bye, Rev. It was a misinput. A misinput. I accidentally skipped the dialogue. I hit X instead of A. Oh, yeah. No cheese. No cheese. No cheese. Yes. So, Bonnie likes samosas with potatoes and no cheese. Yes! I took my fat finger off the button at the right moment. Redeemed! I didn't make any mistakes. I wouldn't make any mistakes. Such strong opinions about cheese. Samosa with potatoes, no cheese. Got it. Everyone starts eating. You're more of a potatoes in samosas hater, but whatever. You eat around the burnt parts. Yes. Yes. I don't need to worry about Mirabelle's crisis. Because we know how Bonnie likes their samosas. Yeah, baby! Alright, I've made so many Moist Critical references. Alright, we did it, guys. Even though we fat-fingered, we still did it. Alright. Let's go! It's cheese! It was cheese all along! I mean, basically, yeah, that is what I did. You don't even need the idea of me writing fervently cheese. It's cheese. You have the image. If you rewind like a minute, you have the image of me writing fervently cheese. It's cheese on my index card. Also, throwback to this this message. What would you know? This person conveniently having a gun before being frozen. Gives the same vibes as I may be a healer, but yeah. Shout out to Cheese from Imaginary or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I got the cheese drip on. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing the cheese colors. All right, we're gonna equip Mirabelle with the memory of faith and the Glock. And now, wait. Excuse me. I have the bomb ingredients coming. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I did everything well, I've tried to do everything I set out to do on this loop. And we've done it all, which means we are ready to fight the king again. And definitely for the last time, right? There's no possible chance we're going to loop. Hello again, king. But before we slay you, I have some questions. Which is why I'm not going to skip this dialogue. This is the same. This is the same. Same. Okay, maybe I can skip a little bit. But I want to... We can skip a little bit. Right one. Wait, this is new. New. Do you remember? I remember you. Yeah. This is new. I remember you. Is that so? We shall fight. Oh, come on! Come on! Maybe during the fight, we get some new dialogue options with the king. But come on, man. I was trying to talk before we put up the dukes and I whipped out the Glock. Zone out for this part? Yes, you've heard this before. Get ready, everyone. Oh, yeah, that was them, everybody hyping him up. The king, you finally managed to beat him last time, but you still have so many questions. Why is he freezing Valgard in time? Does his power have anything to do with the time loops you're stuck in? If you ask him something, will he answer? Fine. You can now... Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. A new interaction option was just unlocked. This is Loop talking to us right now. You can now ask the king questions by going into your craft menu. The things I let you do, Stardust, I swear. So now, the king waits. Right. So now, if we go into craft, we can ask a question. So do we have to balance out, like, killing the king before he kills us, but also asking him questions? I guess so. You have so many questions. Doesn't use a turn. Oh, it doesn't use a turn. Okay. Ask the king. What's your goal? Oh, my goal. Sif, does it matter? It doesn't! Your reasons don't matter at all. But they might! Why do you want to freeze Valgard in time? Sifrin? Oh. Stop saying oh. Can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars, I thought my intentions were clear, but no one seems to understand. We don't know. We don't understand you. Why would you want to make an entire country suffer and expect everyone to be okay with it? There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Valgard in time? And only Valgard, for that matter. That's true. No other country has been attacked. With a power like yours, you could freeze more than just Valgard. But you stopped at the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Oh. Because Valgard is perfect. Perfect? Such welcoming, creative people. Always willing to welcome travelers in, even travelers with no name. No home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is. so it cannot ever be destroyed. That's so... What backwards thinking? I don't know what about Valgard made it perfect for you, but you cannot stop us from living. Ask the king. Oh, we can keep asking questions. That's good, okay. Are you the one doing this to me? Oh. Doing this. Stars, you don't want to explain it in front of everyone, but now might be the time, Stardust. But the king, he could be the one trapping you in time. The one imprisoning me here? Huh? Imprisoning you? Whatever is happening to you, I am not the one responsible, Bright One. But that scent around you. Could it be? It does not matter. No, it does. He doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. So the king isn't the one responsible for the loops. Isn't that weird? You're looping through time, he's freezing it. Aren't you using the same power? Power over time. Ask the king. How are you freezing people in time? The king is... I appreciate the king being so patient and asking like 3 different questions in a row. Huh. Psst, Sif. Could have told you that one if you asked. It's timecraft, buddy. Timecraft. You've heard this before. Timecraft. The ability to craft time itself. But timecraft is supposed to be impossible to control. How can you use it, yet alone do it as such a... How can you use it, yet alone do it as at such a grand scale? Ha! If the Bright One isn't bright enough to know of timecraft, they will not be bright enough to understand how. Ouch. Fair? Don't be mean to friend! Shut up! Timecraft. That's something to look into, isn't it? Oh, God. Where was the book? Into... Timecraft. Look into Timecraft. Look into Minecraft. What else? Either way, it doesn't seem like he's the one trapping you here. Since you're here, it might be worth it to beat the king now so you can go talk to the head housemaiden. She said something before about how you're looping. About something being broken. She knew something. Who made the loop? Who made the loop? After that, you have to find more information about Timecraft somewhere. And you can always go back and fight the king if you have anything else to talk about. Okay, nothing to ask. Okay. We learned some things. Just now, we learned some things. And one that we learned is that we don't need to fight the king anymore. For now, it seems like. It seems like we've learned all we can from the king. And the most importantly, we learned that the king is not the one who stuck us in the time loop. I didn't think that they were. And it looks like when we talked to the Change God that it wasn't the Change God either. I guess we're going to go on like a study arc where we're going to learn all about Timecraft and just be like Thanos and say, fine, I'll do it myself and like master the art and break the loop. That would be crazy. Wouldn't it? Valgard has the last red lobster. I can't let red lobster close. Yeah, you're right. Who made the Fruit Loops? Who made the Fruit Loops? All right, let's do the thing. Let's get this thing started then. We do still at least need to beat the king now so we can get to the head housemaiden and talk to her as well. And we also need to find out if we can get to Isabeau's confession. That's something I can't forget about. We need to talk to Bonnie first before we talk to Isabeau. I almost forgot about that. All right. God, we got all these abilities. Look at this. 2 cleaver by half. Turn it up. I guess we will might lower the enemy's attack. Knife to meet you. Oh, wait, no. We already have our defense up. Say a funny catchphrase. That's the word I'm trying to say. We need to put up the adorable moving shield. Yeah, basically, Ian. Shaggy trapped in the time loop with the caveman. What are we devolving into? All right, let's craft break. Well, actually, I guess that doesn't matter. We can just use paper. And you know what? First, we'll slow them. We've done this before. Second verse, same as the first. We beat him once, we'll beat him again. Lowers one enemy's attack. I'm pretty sure we already did that. And Lowers one enemy's defense. Yes. Looks big and strong. Perfect. Perfect. Wait, isn't the king... Oh, nice hit, Bonnie. Isn't the king, like, resistant to... What is it? Isn't the king, like, resistant to... What is it? Debuffs. Dude, I won't forget. I had this, Wait. Oh, God. No, I did forget. I had the... Yeah. I had the conversation. I can't believe I forgot. I forgot that we had the conversation a few streams ago where I was trying to remember the word for debuff because I forgot it. That was on stream. Yeah. That was here. That was here. That's right. That was here. I wonder if Holy Care Shield... I got it mixed up with a different conversation I had IRL at work with some coworkers about some, like, gaming terminology. So for a second, I thought that it was on this stream. Or, well, it was... I forgot that it was on this stream where I forgot the word for debuff. That was here, right? Yeah. That was here. That was here. That was here. It had to have been here. It was here. Yes, it was here. Yes. I'm just, like, Siffrin at this point. It's so hard to keep track of everything. Like, in the game, in the stream, in real life. Like, I give up. I give up at this point. Yeah, I just took the shortcut to also. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Boosting their attack and crit chance. Who am I giving it to? Giving it to Odile. Gosh, that's terrible. Alright, paper 3. Just do the thing, Odile. Just do the nice crit. Let's do Holy Care Shield. Do I need the bomb? No. Am I going to use the bomb? Yes. And I don't... Just to remind everybody, we don't actually need to... Also, you're moving so fast right now. Hang on. We don't actually need to bring the king all the way down to 0 health. We only need to... What is it? Bring them down to, like, a certain amount of health. That's it. Like, basically, like, an 1/8 of their health is all we need to have left. Let's do just normal attack. And then I should probably use some items. It's fine. What do I want to do, actually? Wait, hang on. Let's debuff their attack. Yeah, I guess I can use the bomb? Do I want to use the bomb yet? I don't know. Mirabelle is going to guard because this guy's going to attack. Perfect. We're still immune to that. This is actually a really easy fight. Whatever skills we've got have made this fight very easy, and I feel like that was a deliberate design choice on the devs' part. Zone out for this part? No. What is this part? I forget. Concentrate. The king cries out and cries. Oh, right. The tears. That's right. I forgot about that. Add it to the list of things I forget happen in this game. And in life in general. Okay. Yes. Bonnie having their moment. It was very emotional, I won't lie. Everybody shedding tears. The king, Bonnie, why not? Let's do a regular attack on... Let's do a paper attack on the king's tears. I'm pretty sure this won't freeze us, right? Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. Everyone unleash a paper attack. All right. And then we just got to get rid of these tears. Get rid of the tears. That's all we need to do. Jolly Round Rondo. Actually, no. Let's do Artsy Silent Burst on the tears and everybody else, too. And that includes the king. If I use the bomb now, does it also do damage to the tears? I forget how this works. Hang on. Where's the bomb? Where's the Glock? It's a bomb. Use it once, do some big damage. It does do all enemies. Okay. Might as well use it now. Let's go for it. Bonnie runs in with the Glock. It's crazy. Glock time? What the? I'd say the same thing. You throw the bomb. All right, I'm saying you shoot the Glock. Crab, yeah. Yes. Take that, king. That felt satisfying. Amazing. And now, easy peasy. We're going to finish this real quick. Watch this. Stack up that paper. Stack up the paper, just like real life. The king whimpers. Wait, don't I have to... Oh, no, wait, no. That's when the king starts to wait, is when I need to actually use Adorable Moving Shield. So we're chilling right now. We're going to done heal to Odile. Pretty sure that can one-shot the tears. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's like 3,000 damage to all enemies, so, or each enemy. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it also, what is it? One-shot the tears. I'm gonna use, this. King cries. That's fine. We're fine. And then Sifrin's gonna use, can I ask? Wait, something else? Can I ask something else? No. Okay, it's all the same. I'm going to turn it up, give it to Odile, and this, I don't think this is gonna kill, but we're gonna get pretty close. Nice crit. Another jackpot. Why are you projecting trauma on the kingdom? Ba, 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 ba. Zone out for this part? Yeah, we can zone out. You have heard this before. All right. King starts laughing. The king waits. All right, we got to do adorable moving shield. Adorable moving shield. You know the move. You know the move, literally. Mirabelle hits us with a clap on, clap off. And Bonnie misses. What else is new? This is all repeating. Time is looping. Bonnie misses. What else is new? And then we're going to do attack. So yeah, we're getting pretty good at this game when we don't even have to do any buffs in order to take out the king. You know how good we are. You know how it is. It also helps that Sifrin is like way over leveled. Do the thing. Do the thing. It is time, saviors. Yes, it is. Time for you to die. And then time for us to loop back again. Because that's how this game works. And I also need to go see the secrets this stream. I want to find out what's up with my friends. You're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then. Well, yours is coming up real soon, buddy. Oh, yeah. Smack talk. Literally, because we're smacking you with our hands. Our paper hands. What am I talking about anymore? This throws me back to the beginning of stream where I was talking about how it's so hard to come up with things to talk about during streams. Sometimes. All right. Actually, all the times. I'm not going to lie. Isabeau, finish him off. All right. Apparently that wasn't enough. The king is dying for more, and quite literally dying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is it. There it is. Zone out for this part? Yes. You have heard this before. The king. Oh, yeah, that's right. Everybody's going crazy. Sounds like there's nothing else for me to add, huh? So all you need to do right now is disappear. Sifrin hitting the king with the cool lines. Ooh, dude, look at how cold Sifrin looks right now. Like, in the first time, Sifrin was smiling, and now they're just like, this is just another Tuesday. Disappear. No. You're acting with all you've got. Oh, seen this before. Just another Tuesday afternoon. Slaying the king. Bringing him to his knees and cutting the head or whatever the heck they do to him. Actually, how do they kill him? How do they kill the king? I imagine it's probably not decapitation. If I had to take a stab in the dark. All right, baby, we're back. And it's time to talk to the head housemaiden again. Mirabelle goes ahead. We save. You reach towards the light. Professional jumping. Oh yeah, they whip out the MS Paint tool. These are great theories. We jump the king. We literally erase the king with MS Paint. I'm sure one of us is right. So high up, Odile is afraid of the heights. Mirabelle is right there. And now, before the time loop breaks, we must talk with the head housemaiden and learn some truths. Okay, once more. That's the head housemaiden. Yep, we can skip this. Seen this before. People seen this before too. All the same so far. I'm waiting for Sifrin to just be like, shut up! What's going on here? Just talk to me! Here again. Last time you got here, you loop right back to the start after talking to the head housemaiden, didn't you? Is the loop breaking when you talk to her? Does she know why? If you talk to her, you gotta be quick. Will time loop back again? I think that's safe to assume. Alright, but the first thing we need to find out, guys, is the real secret. The secret that Isabeau has to confess to Siffrin. And to do that, we gotta talk to Bonnie first. Yeah. What's wrong? Seen this before? For real, for real? Second verse, same as the first. How about this? Deal. Yup, all the same so far. Before you forget, though. What? Do you have some snacks left? This is new. Oh, well, Bonnie looks through their pockets. Wait, I have some pineapple slices left? I won't give them to you. I'm super hungry. That way I'll survive until I eat dinner. See, aren't I so smart? Very smart, but you're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. Okay. That's good to know. Also, I guess that's the game's way of telling you that Bonnie's favorite food is pineapple slices in case you never went with the allergy route. Yeah, because I guess the allergy thing, like selecting the pineapple slices thing, is kind of troll because it forces you to loop. So, I mean, I guess that's another way to teach the player, maybe a better way to teach the player that, what is it? That, Bonnie likes pineapple slices. Siffrin. Same. We won. This is the same dialogue. We're breathing. Okay, and that's it for Mira. And now Odile. Come on, Odile, wrap it up. We got some confessions. Wait. Oh, this is new because we know Odile is faking her research. Wait, a new dialogue option. Hang on. I take it back. I want to see this. To do your fake research? Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure it out for a little longer. Very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananaology? Oh, that last one you might be onto something, the bananaology. Yeah, you got this. Oh, wait. Bananaology would be quite appealing. Ha! Even Odile laughed for the first time ever. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? And come to Kabu anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Siffrin, is everything... Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pockets! Crab, yeah! Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin. All right? Ooh. Was that that... I think that was new dialogue too, anyway. At least not that I remember seeing before, where Odile sees that Siffrin is putting on a happy face and calls him out for it. That's interesting. Okay, but you know what's even more interesting? A little bit of potential bromance. Sif, we did it! We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. We can finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't it great? It is. Yeah. I said... Do you remember what I said at the clock tower? How could we forget? You wanted to tell me something? Yes. Yes. Okay. Whew. Sif? Sifferoony. Siffrin. I say it. Look. How many loops? is the only thing I want to do in this game. How many loops will it take to learn Isabeau's true feelings? The world may never know. Everyone, I'm so glad we managed to win. Me too, Mirabelle, me too. Can you believe it? I think this calls for a group hug. Group hug? Pass. Of course you'll pass. You and Friend never join group hugs. Za, group hug, group hug! Group hug! Sure, I guess it's time for a group hug. Me too, Isabeau, me too. Yay! You watch Mirabelle, Isabeau, and Bonnie hug. I wish there was a picture for that, because I can only imagine what Isabeau's face looks like during that hug. What did you have to... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. It wasn't that important. Come on. Go talk to everyone. I have some thinking to do. But Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Jouvant, okay? You nod. Ah, Mirabelle. Sweet, sweet, sweet Mirabelle. Aren't you the best? All right. Well, if we can't learn that truth, maybe there's one more we can learn. Ian did predict this, though. Ian did make that prediction. If you talk to Bonnie the first time and don't leave Isabeau last, does that mean someone else will interrupt? Yup. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Ian. Good prediction. Good call. Good call. All right. Now, let's see if you can predict what the head housemaiden has to tell us this time. Traveling one, are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you will go... Shut up, lady! We need to talk to you about something! I know you will go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch. If only for young Mirabelle. It's the same so far. You should ask her something quickly in case the loops restarts on its own again. Something like... You said something was broken. What was it? Broken? What do you... Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Tell us, quickly. Huh? Something's weird. Is she... Oh. Siffrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back. Back when everything started. You inhale sharply, almost choking on the smell of burnt sugar around you. Stars. No, 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 no. She is... You're not imagining it. She's repeating the exact same thing as the first time. Don't just repeat it. Say something. I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing. Rotting. I can't fix it on my own. Not before it all ends. If only I had noticed sooner. I should have seen it. Prevented it. No, 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 no. She could have answered your questions. Why? Even though you asked for something different at the start of this conversation, why is she repeating the exact same thing? Just talk to me! You feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forget. Second verse, same as the first. The head housemaiden said the exact same thing. Time looped again. You're back here. She really repeated the exact same thing, huh? Usually when you react differently, everyone reacts differently as well. But it was like you weren't here. Why? The king spoke of something called timecraft. It might be time to find out more. But you should ask the Dormont librarian. See if they know something. It appears as if the head housemaiden is stuck in a time loop of her own. Well, shucks, says Piro Piro. Piro Piro, you know this game. I know you know the whole plot, and I know you know the whole story. You're not allowed to well shucks us, okay? All right? I'll tell you what you can do with your shucks, all right? Is this bird the secret? No. You're up. Here again. I've thought about doing a sleepover. I'm surprised, though, that Sifrin isn't having, like, you know, their usual existential crisis about, what is it? About the fact that we hit a roadblock. Because usually whenever that happens, Sifrin is like... You know what I mean? That's my, that's how I personify, an anxiety attack. The only person that leaves... The only person I can possibly imagine that could possibly have any possible influence over everything that's happening is a Loop. If it's not the change... If it's literally not God, the king, the house maiden... Who's left? Who is left? Is it a different god? Because this apparently this universe has multiple gods. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I just thought of saving just now? I just thought of the idea that, like, I gotta check the game's Steam achievements because I'm wondering if there's a Steam achievement for, like, low... So there's this thing in Fire Emblem, and I guess, like, a lot of turn-based games maybe, but at least in Fire Emblem, there's this, like, it's kind of like a speedrun category. It's called Low Turn Count, LTC for short, where, like, it's a turn-based game where you, and in a low turn count, you try to beat the game in as few turns as possible, right? So you try to be as efficient as possible with every move. I'm wondering if with Instars in Time, if there's, like, amongst the speedrun community for this game, I wonder if there... I mean, obviously, I guess that would be the case, but there must be, like, not an LTC, not a low turn count, but an LLC. There must be an LLC, not a company. I'm talking about a low loop count. Beating the game in as few loops as possible, which I guess would just be, like, the standard speedrun, no? Like, figuring out how few loops you can possibly do to beat the game. Which actually makes this an interesting game to speedrun, because it's not, like, linear in that sense. The achievements are spoilery. Alright, I won't check the achievements until after I beat the game. But I imagine that one of the achievements is, like, beat the game in, like, 20 or less loops, I imagine. Loop is a patron for this looping stuff. True. Yeah, as long as we still have goals to do. Yeah, I guess we put our own foot in our own mouths, huh? Oh, that's an interesting theory, Ian. That Sifrin somehow studied Timecraft and trapped themselves, their past self, so they could eventually beat the king. Interesting theory. I like that idea. That didn't cross my mind. Nobody confirm and or deny. Nobody confirm and or deny. Especially if you've played the game before. Please. For the love of theory crafting. Alright. Before we go talk to the librarian about Timecraft, there are some side quests that I need to take care of, especially before the stream ends. So, we do have some time left for both of these things. We have Bonnie's backstory, as well as Isabeau's backstory. I want to get to both of these before the stream ends. So for right now, that's what I'm going to focus on. We do have a few other things that we can do here in Dormont as well, depending on how much time we have left. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. But we need to learn we need to talk to the stylish lady again in this house. And actually, really, that's the only thing it looks like we need to do. So let's get started by... You know what? While I'm here, I'll go to the library because I know for a fact this guy's going to say, no, I don't know anything about that. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. Yeah, skip. Are you anything about Timecraft? Timecraft? Like, specifically? I'm not sure. You should look through books about craft. We have one here, but it might not talk about timecraft much. I wonder, where could you find craftonomy books? Craftonomy? The librarian notices your confusion. That's on the second floor. I remember that. There's a craftonomy book on the second floor. Oh, the study of craft in general is called craftonomy. I don't think the libraries here or in the house carry any. Maybe you should look elsewhere? Is that the secret library? I think it's the secret library. Also, why am I thinking about candles right now? Must be nothing. Okay, wait. Someplace other than libraries. So it's on the first floor then, I believe. In the room with the candles. Okay, hang on. Look into Timecraft. Candle room. Candle room. It's a good thing we looked at the candles too this loop, or in the last loop, because then now I know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's on the first floor. Maybe someone's dorm room in the house. Yes. Also, very convenient that the librarian out of nowhere just started thinking about candles. I wonder if that has any other implications as to what's possibly going on. Also, get the thingy thing. Okay, Roland. I wouldn't be surprised, Ian, at this point, with where the story's going, if your theory is correct. Because the direction we're heading in right now is that nobody forced us into the loop. None of the main players, the major players of the game, of the story, I should say. So it could have been Sifrin forced themselves into this, into the time loop. Okay. Now, let's focus up. We're actually doing the thing I set out to do this stream after 2.5 hours of gameplay. Bonnie is here looking morosely at the fields. Okay, this is all the same. What do you want? Anything, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything. You don't? I don't. You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me. I don't know you? You really don't. Au contraire, Bon Air. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid. Or do I? I do. Huh? You love... Wait a minute. No, it's not the plantain chips. It was the rice. It was the rice. Rice. Yeah, that's true, but... Yeah, that's right. They like the rice. The plantain chips. The plantain chips. The plantain chips were a distraction. And pineapples. And the last one is samosas. Yeah, but what kind? But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? Is it samosas without without cheese and with potatoes? Yeah. Yes, it is. New dialogue time. That's all my favorite foods. Success! If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... Yeah, we do pay attention, huh? Well, maybe before looping we weren't paying attention, but now we are, and that's what matters. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I have time now. Okay, then come on. Yes. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, you said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but... Sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh! I know Deal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? That is exactly what she said. I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Yo! Towards a sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look! I'm not scared. Come on! Yo! Bonnie with the fight? Yo, Bonnie's in here! I'm not scared. I can do this. Yo! Okay. What? Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. 2006 damage. You breathe in and out. Oh, you actually get experience for that. That's cool. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie. I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. I saw them take 101 damage. I don't know about that. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly. In. And out. And make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault! You weren't there! You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do! You frown. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft. So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Do I actually get to fight? Oh, no, okay, it's scripted. You strike. Boom. Bonnie gets the killing blow. Tristis attacks. Bonnie attacks wildly. 513 damage. Not bad. I did it, friend! You clap. Bonnie in the art of smackaroony. Boy's got his fists up. He's ready for a fight. And Bonnie just perished. The god of looping traps Sif. They're like, yes, here's another god. The god of looping. After about 5 loops, it gets too complicated to explain everything. That's how I feel streaming the game. Let alone trying to follow the story. The way I like to think about it now, it's more of a character piece. We don't need to know the story. We just need to get to know the characters, right? Right, that's all that matters. We don't need to follow the story. I don't need to explain it. Yeah! If you want to know the story, you can watch all the VODs. Just watch the last, 21 hours of content. Then you'll catch up. Or play the game. I'm kidding. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? Deal, Za, and Bell said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. I want to know this too. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high-five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Neil. Neil? Or Nil? Nil. This isn't Neil. This is Nil. My sister. Her name's Petronil. Patronil. But it's dumb, so I called her Nil. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Nil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day, I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, but then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She said she did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. Haha. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there, so I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. Ha ha! Oh boy. Sadness time. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nil to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh, but maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but... Sure. Huh? Okay. I'll remember that. So, then... Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now! Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow? You saw me and told you... You saw me and I told you so, it's fine. I guess so. Haha! Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. This is interesting. Like this whole, this scene in general, because the first two that we saw, Mirabelle and Odile, were much more like personal, like about the characters themselves. Whereas Bonnie is still keeping a lot close to their chest about their sister and their feelings. But we are getting story about why Sifrin doesn't like, or why they don't touch Sifrin. And apparently they had a group meeting about it. They're like, nobody touch him. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Yeah, Bonnie's actually like the what is it? The hidden sleeper build of the party. And after you do this cutscene, they unlock the, what is it? The dragon god style. Yeah. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. What happened? You tripped on a branch. Bryn! The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Yeah, Bonnie going in with a pot. I mean, the pan. Doing 2,000 damage. You breathe in and out. 150 experience gained. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Za calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know? What sadness do they mean? Do we just not have any memories from before the loop starts? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid! Oh! Ah! Oh, crab, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you, I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me, and you don't care. You can't see from one eye because of me, and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. Yo, the truth. The truth reveals itself. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small, no one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time and you trip all the time. And you can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though. But it is! It really is! You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, I would have been... Wait. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want, say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they got hurt? And they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as you needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Okay. Okay, as long as you promise it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah. Haha, you see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Wholesome moment. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Slowly, you hug them back. Oh my gosh. See, you do know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. You got a memory of training. You'll always remember this. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. It's about time. It is about gosh dang time. So the misses were hard-coded into the game. I wasn't losing my or I wasn't wrong the first time we streamed it. Wait, your kid also learned the scale billion blows technique? They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Yeah, I'll remember that, of all things. Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormont. Wow. What a cute and adorable scene. Tutorial quest. Hang out with Bonnie. And you know what? Oh, wait. What am I doing? And you know what? That was... I'm sorry. I literally pushed my mic away for like that entire... what I just said. That I got a Steam achievement. It said tutorial quest. Hang out with Bonnie. And you know what? For right now... We do have some good thumbnail contenders. I'm gonna think about that though while I go to the bathroom. I'm dying. I was trying to enjoy that emotional moment as much as I could while simultaneously dying, if you catch me. So I'm going to do that, and then we are going to do Isabeau's thing. Hello. Yeah, so as emotionally driven and beautiful as that scene was, I was having a hard time focusing on it because I really had to go to the bathroom. It was just my body was just like, "Oh, you want to have an emotional moment and see some character building?" Nah, you thought. All right. So, now let's digest that a little bit though first before we go up to Isabeau. That was a really cool scene. It was less what is it? It was less about necessarily Bonnie themselves, right? Themselves. Like Odile and Mirabelle's conversations were definitely much more focused on building out their characters. Whereas Bonnie's, I mean, yes, there was character development, obviously, right? In that scene. But it was less about like them explaining who they are and what they believe in and like all that. But one of the themes that I noticed in that conversation was them like talking about like kind of like self-sacrifice, right? Like I guess Bonnie didn't fully explain what happened with their sister when they got frozen, but clearly Bonnie feels guilty that they didn't do something that they could have done that would have protected their sister. And so now Bonnie has demonstrated that they've learned from that, because now they are looking to like not get protected like that. They don't want other people to suffer for them, and they're looking to try and protect others instead. And that's what happens in this situation, and Sifrin gets upset because Bonnie tried to put themselves in harm's way to protect them. But I need to go back and rewatch that scene already, and kind of like digest how exactly Bonnie reacted to Sifrin telling them that they would be there to protect them, that Sifrin and the rest of the gang would protect Bonnie still. But that was another great scene, and I love that we finally got closure with the hug stuff. I'm wondering if when we do that scene and go through a loop again, if during all the hug scenes, Sifrin will actually hop in for a change. Also, Bonnie got some new stuff. What'd you get? You got the memory of training. One way to attack. You and Bonnie train together. Bonnie will never miss. Yes, let's go. It's about time. That's actually so good now, because if Bonnie actually hits all of their attacks, that stacks up. That could stack up like a few hundred points of damage. And also, what else did we get? There was something else that we picked up from that. Wait, no. Bonnie got a craft, right? Hang on. Craft from Bonnie. That billion blows technique. Bonnie whacks one enemy with her cooking pan, hurting them more than a little bit. Okay. I've actually never looked at this. I have never looked at Bonnie's crafts before. That's interesting that they all have names. Bonnie misses. Bonnie tries to attack but misses. Hey, it happens. That's an actual craft? That's one of the crafts? We gotta unlearn that immediately. How do I delete? No, that was a great scene, though. Yeah. It did kind of... It gave the... Exactly. I thought about that too, Piro, where Piro says, reminds me of that King scene on Game Over. The entire party was happy Bonnie escaped, even though they were all... Well, didn't. Yeah, exactly. I thought about that too, when Sifrin was promising that they would all protect Bonnie. Very cute. Yeah, we do have the thumbnail contenders. Reinforced Sif helps others more than self-theme. That's very prevalent. Yeah. You're right about that one. Let me just turn to like page 5 of my notes on Sifrin as a character and jot that one down. Actually, no, it's like page 4. My bad. Helps others. I think I already wrote this down, but I'll do it again just in case. More than self. Example, Bonnie. EX Bonnie. All right. I'm gonna have to, like... I'm gonna have to compile all of these thoughts into the video essay. That's gonna be the hardest part. Isabeau! Wait, you're at the tree now. Alright, guys. As great as Bonnie's scene was, we're about to see one last one. And I don't want to compare our friends. But we're about to compare our friends and see who has the more tragic backstory. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cujo. Wait, yeah. Is this gonna be different now that we've done the... Now that we know about the touching stuff? It's a pretty... Tremendous tree. Wait, put up your hand and we're gonna just high-five it, aren't we? You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder. You get it now. This is him trying to touch you. Oh, is this why we had to do all the other scenes before Isabeau? Because we needed to do Bonnie's specifically? This is him trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer. Closer! His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Oh, God. Dude. Sifrin. Follow through, my man. Huh. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your talking with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Can I help you with anything? Do I need help with anything? Well, maybe, kind of, but, it seems serious. Does he have a big problem he needs help with? You steal yourself. Okay, well, I'd rather you ask everyone else if they need help first. Mine might take some time. Huh? A task will... Oh my gosh. So we need to look through... We need to see everybody else's scenes again first. Make sure to help everyone... Yeah, okay. Fine, I'll be right back. Yeah. I'll see you later, bro. I know where you're gonna be. Oh my gosh, we literally need to do... I mean, it makes sense contextually because Issa always does say to help everyone else first, so it makes sense that we literally have to do it, even if we've done it before on previous loops. Which one will you choose? You point your pile of papers. Oh no, wait. No, wait. I messed up. I should have gone to the stylish lady's house first. Because, oh man, I forgot. I need to do the thing with the stylish lady. We're gonna have to loop. We're gonna loop back to loop one. We're gonna loop back to Normand. Maybe in a second. Yeah, maybe in a second. It's fine. Let me know when you have time. All right? Yeah. Let me tell you about this woman. Let me tell you about this woe man. Wait. No. Okay. I'll see you later. Hang on, wait. What if I talk to the woe man? What happens? No, it's okay. It's okay, Piro. We can just... the game lets us skip it. The game lets us skip it. Why can I walk through the lady? And possibly one can cloak. Yep. You tell her what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary? Alright, this is new. No. But wait, you said she also liked my style? You nod. Oh, change. So we told the stylish lady, who's a big fan of Mirabelle, that Mirabelle knows about her. She's aware of her existence. Oh, change. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, hatted one. Okay, what are you gonna do? Yes. Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail. I don't know about that. It's a package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. You'd better give it to her before tomorrow. You put the mail in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her, please. I don't want to scare her, please. I'm giving it to her right now. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We're giving it to her right now or else we won't be able to. Mirabelle Hill is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Sifrin. Do you need anything? I don't have any questions, but I have a fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates? Oh. What if it was actually like a ransom letter? That's from a scary classmate of mine. Or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well. And she says... Suddenly, Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? Oh, so this is why we've never found a bow for Mirabelle to equip in the house. Because she's getting it here. Or alternatively, I just never found it. She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. You got the stylish bow. Mirabelle keeps it safe. Wait, okay. So, Mirabelle gets the stylish bow, made by a fellow classmate with love. Boosts attack speed, recovers 2% HP every turn. Or boosts defense with the big bow. I guess I'll do the stylish bow. We'll give it a shot. Nice. So Mirabelle finally got a new equipable. But I don't care about that. I just want to look at your bookshelf. May I please look at your bookshelf? You gave her my gift. You did. What did she say? She really liked it. She really liked it. Thank you for giving it to her. Now, no matter what happens tomorrow. Actually, please make sure to win tomorrow. I want to tell her tomorrow how much she means to me after she beats the king, so she and I can become friends. Make sure to win tomorrow. Very optimistic. I like it. You nod. Okay, can we look at your bookshelf? Somewhere in Mwodo. You wonder if the stylish lady is from there. Yeah. Are you from there? Is this... am I... Please? Please? Ah. The book. I just want to read the Mwodo book. Where's the book? Why is it not in the Mwodo lady's house? The Mwodo book. Where's the book? Shout out to the book club sessions. Is it in here? Is it in here? Is it in here? Come on. Please. If it's not in here. If it's not in here. If it's not in here. Okay. I am getting a sneaking suspicion, perchance, that... Oh my god, that side quest was just to give Mirabelle a new bow. What the heck? Timecraft. You shouldn't be able to craft time. This piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. Tiny face and an upside down smiling face saying, ha 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 ha, funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was the theory for a long time, but the king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? And what makes you loop in time could be considered timecraft too. Okay, but we've already seen all that before. Wait, no, I didn't mean to click. Alright. The only other place that I can possibly imagine where the Mwodo book would be that I need to examine, if it's not here, is going to be... Yeah. Take the book out again. You try to read the title until your eyes water. You put it back. The only other place I can possibly think is going to be... It has to be the woman. It has to be the woman. I want to see the map of Valgard, but anyway, unless there's somebody in the town who I'm forgetting about, or maybe it's in the locked house, the one that we still have yet to open, the person who's living in here, that we can't actually go into. But maybe the reward for finding the final issue is... I know we don't have it yet. I'm gonna try anyway. Last one you've seen is... What? No, Sifrin, we've seen many more than just issue number 24. Much further in. We saw number 87. We have to... Oh my god. Is it the last issue that we see? It's the last issue that we've seen? So we have to not only remember which shelf has the final issue of the Cursing of Chateau Castle, but we also need to make sure that it is the last copy that Sifrin looks at before we loop? If that is the case, I'm just saying I am not a fan of that choice gameplay-wise for this quest. I don't think that should be how that works. I think Sifrin should just remember the highest number that he's seen, because that just made the quest so much more annoying and not as fun. Okay, this is kind of funny. That's when Lord Joseph Andre ate his whole weight in donuts, transporting him to another world as like some kind of filler plot. It wasn't very good. That is very funny though. You know what? We've gone a little too far over time today. As much as I want to see Isabeau's backstory or character development or whatever it may be, I am going to, after that frustrating plot development, I am going to save that for tomorrow's stream. We'll get to it tomorrow. No worries. It's going to be literally the first thing we do. It's going to be the first thing we do. We're crossing off. Guys, I got the list in front of me. We're going to wrap this up. Ready? We went to Bonnie and got their backstory. So we know. I'm also going to write down in case we need to do it again, which we will. It's not the plantain chips. Bonnie likes the rice. We need Isabeau's backstory, bomb ingredients. We need to find the carving area. We need to look into Timecraft in the candle room. We found out the stylish lady thing, and all we got for it was this gosh dang bow. And all we got to show for it was a gosh dang bow for Mirabelle. How stylish and pretty. And it boosts her attack speed. What fun. I'm sorry we didn't get to Isabeau, but you know what? It wouldn't be a Sound of Sheep stream if I didn't leave you down on a cliffhanger. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap up there for today, but I'll be back tomorrow, 4 to 7 p.m. EST. Obviously, you haven't realized by now I do tend to go overtime, but I'm gonna try my best to be on time. 4 p.m. EST tomorrow. That's the next one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It was a lot of backtracking, but we also did make some progress, and we'll make even more tomorrow. I can taste it. We learn about the Timecraft, and boom, we profit. We're going to learn so much tomorrow. I promise you. I promise you. But for now, it's going to have to wait, because I got some chores I got to finish. And I'll see you during the next stream. Good. Bye.